I heard some shit like that.
Nah.
You want to clarify?
We had beef, dog. They was playing like bitches.
Bro, we gotta wait till it's live. We gotta wait till this live.
Yeah, y'all might well wait. Y'all might well wait.
Yo, we live right now, bro. I know you talking about we live, bro.
Oh, the niggas that we curse out, that's how they was playing, dog.
Hey, but Hardy, you came back like a year later with the purchase shotgun and tactical shotgun. I mean,
that man came back hard, boy.
Listen. If niggas could see me through walls, I could use the tactical shotgun.
He came back and said, "I'm not playing fair. This shit crazy."
Oh, man. Those are good times, man. We don't got times like that no more.
Yeah, because Sony don't make no multiplayer games.
Yeah, tell me about it.
To see.
God damn, bro.
They're like, man, fuck y'all having fun. We don't care about that shit.
Yo,
fuck all that fun shit, that FUN. We don't care about all that shit.
Hey, BG, I bet the way that you was going at Neil today, I guarantee you, underneath his breath, he was like, this
He had to see some of that shit, bro. This guy was tagging him and all, bro. He was saying some reckless shit too. Yo, let me pull up some tweets that this nigga was saying too.
Somebody counted all those tweets.
Yeah, I'm going to Redbox, man. I'm going to Redbox. Fuck Naughty Dog.
Oh, you ain't copping?
Wait, hey,
you capping.
Hardy, I couldn't tell if you were you being completely serious in that video or no?
Yeah, I was pissed the fuck off. Shout outs to Jack Move. He delivered the bad news.
Bro.
I said, what?
Sheesh.
Bro, niggas did it to me in the dirt. Like, son, it was a busy day. It was work, and like, I opened Twitter.
You see all my tweets?
The first thing I saw was like, yo, who gonna tell BG?
Hey.
I'm gonna break the bad news.
I was like, what? I was like, tell me what? What you mean?
I was hot. That shit ruined my day, man.
I thought you died, my nigga, because I ain't see you tweet. Like the news was out for a couple hours. I say BG ain't tweet yet. I said, this nigga dead.
I'm like, this he
didn't even make it to Twitter. That nigga died on the news.
Killed himself, bro. I'm about to say.
Man, you saying he left his door shut for on the Brooklyn bro?
No, bro. Come on, man.
I just got that reference. Come on, man. Give me a minute to get that reference. I ain't catch that at first.
Yo, that's fucked up, Tony, bro. That's fucked up, bro. Man said he left it on the Brooklyn Bridge. Yo, I'm about to die, bro. Yo, you tripping, bro. Oh, fuck, bro.
Nah, I still got questions about that shit, but I'm gonna be easy today.
Stop.
No, we got
that shit with you for.
We got bigger matters at hand, man.
Today is not the day, fellas. We got it.
I'm fucking crying.
I fired up Gears of War trying to get on that multiplayer. I just turned that shit off. I don't want to play this shit, man. I don't want to play no multiplayer. Fuck this shit. Still get single player game, man. This is bullshit.
Man, Tony was right. I should have left my control on the Brooklyn Bridge. My happiness died today, nigga. Something died.
He came in
Something died today.
Sound like a Knicks fan when KD came to the Nets. I said, BG, you all right? God damn.
Oh, man. We about to get started in a second. Just give me a second. I'm about to just tweet this out. Then we're going to go ahead and get
started.
So
Outbreak Day is canceled till further notice. Like, for real. Why would they give us this news today? Like, really?
They ain't even try. That's the thing. They wasn't even trying to give it to us. Like, it was some.
Yeah, the first I didn't even think it was real because it was only
US Gamer. US Gamer fucking did it. So I'm like,
who the hell are these people?
They had them quotes though. They had the quotes.
Right, and that's when I was like, yo, that shit hit real. Like you wake up Christmas morning and Santa ain't pull up on you. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga, if these niggas ain't asked them in an interview, they would have let that shit go all the way up to release day, man.
Yep.
Exactly.
I guess they're hoping people forgot about it and shit.
Nobody's reporting it either until like later on when the outrage came out. Then I seen like 10 different articles like, oh yeah, Last of Us don't got multiplayer. Like, where the fuck was y'all at 20 hours ago when y'all was there? Like, God damn.
Yo, we would have all been on Twitter like, hey yo, how you get to the multiplayer? Like, I can't find it. Where's it at?
Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
People in my Discord saying that you are using me, BG, and Heartache for clout.
Oh man.
They're gonna say this shit regardless,
What about-
bro? They're gonna say whatever, bro.
Hey,
This is whatever,
Kofi
bro.
Fury forming the Crumb Side Avengers.
That's my name.
Speaking of that, why niggas ain't in your Discord, Jeremy? You brand new. You real brand new,
What
nigga.
you mean?
Who in Jeremy Discord?
Funny
don't
enough,
know.
I'm not in your Discord, Jeremy.
Damn, the homie's not in your Discord, bro.
What you mean the homies? I thought you hate Alex, BG.
I do hate this nigga. Why? That's your homie though. Why am I not in your Discord?
By the way, I'm still.
I can give you an invite.
Oh, nigga, how long that shit been open?
Nah, you ain't a part of the Patreon, BG. That's why
Damn,
you ain't
bro.
get the invite. You don't
It
support
be your
black
own
business,
niggas
dog.
for real, dog.
Yo, Jeremy, do you got 10 mans on your Patreon now, or what? Is it still looking kind of spooky? Yo? How's it looking over there?
You
bro?
said 10?
Do I got what?
You got 10 niggas on your Patreon yet, or is it still looking spooky over there? What's going on, bro?
What you mean? I don't even advertise the junk like that. You know what's crazy? I still have people like pledging, and I'm like, because I'm not even
I
like.
heard that from one floor.
Hold on, what you stop making videos? Like, what you know? Why is that?
Yeah, I retired from making videos.
He got
No,
one of them
no,
boogie. He got the one of them
no, I-
boogie Patreons.
I didn't retire, but it's just like
That nigga bought a studio and I ain't heard from him since.
What the fuck is you doing in that studio, dog?
No. You just like know how like we like all used to go like hard on like YouTube like years before. Like I still do like I still do vids, but I'm not like putting out content. Like I'm not gonna like put out stuff like that with the way the platform is today.
All I do is podcast.
The passion
now,
ain't
bro.
there.
I don't even do anything but podcasts on YouTube now, bro. I don't drop.
I
anything
know.
anymore.
That's like we were just having this discussion in my Discord like last week. Like that's what most people that have been doing YouTube on the Crumb side like are doing now. They're just doing podcasts.
Yeah, I don't even put up
I'm right.
videos anymore, bro.
It's the wave right now. That's the wave.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started.
Just here for the fuckery.
There's no Erica here today?
Now it's her birthday, so she
Birthday week.
Yeah, she off.
Oh.
It's her birthday, so she off. I guess Tony's gonna hop back a little bit later. I don't know what the fuck happened to his computer or something. She probably malfunctioned, exploded or something.
Nah, his mom came in with the belt, about to whoop that ass. You know it's 2:30 in the morning over there. Like,
Oh yeah, you got the UK time. But let's go ahead and get started. Press Start Podcast episode
minutes.
124. This one titled Straight to Multiplayer. Shout out to
Get. Hilarious, nigga.
BG. Shout out to
Straight to that
BG.
multiplayer, man. Fuck.
That's what y'all
going
bitch niggas
right-
get, bro. Tweeting that type of shit, bro. Oh, go straight to the multiplayer. Now y'all probably seen that shit. You know, like, we won't fuck these niggas day up and take the
Kofi, you
multiplayer
wasn't
out
even
completely.
around back then when
I
we
wasn't.
was
I wasn't. That's what you know. I wasn't. That's why I had to get all y'all in here today, man. But let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with the introductions. We're gonna start it off with Alex. Say what's up.
Hey everybody, I'm just here to help slander The Last of Us. What I really
Alex.
find, hold on, Jeremy, hold on one second. What I find really funny is that dudes are making petitions, crying on Twitter, acting like a
Say
game
names.
went exclusive
Say
on
names.
Epic Store. That's all I'm saying.
Say names.
nah, this shit ain't the same, dog.
This shit. Listen, we ain't taking this shit today, and this shit ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
These niggas
dog.
making petitions, bro. I thought only PC gamers do that, Alex. What's going
I
on,
don't
bro?
like PC gamers do that. What's going
Oh
on?
man, shit is crazy.
First
They
of all,
tried
if
with
it-
Borderlands and that shit failed. Yeah, we gonna
First
talk
of
about
all,
that too.
if y'all talking about me, I didn't make that Patreon. I just signed it, so y'all can get off my dick. All right.
Wait,
I
your,
just
name, your
signed it.
name was on that petition.
No, BG. But it don't make no sense because I like just like I said, I was about to sign that junk. But the first thing he says is, "You signing this petition means you agree to not buy Last
Game?
of Us." And I seen that, I was like, yeah.
You know,
Well,
all
that
y'all
nigga don't know
copy
I'ma
this
still buy it. I'm just signing it to sign it. That nigga don't know.
So,
Yeah, I ain't saying I'm boycotting the single player, but
shit. 'Cause that
I
shit look
definitely
amazing.
signed that motherfucker. Fuck that.
I'm just here to see this fuckery because I could care less about The Last of Us. But either way, Florida man's in the building. Welcome back, Jeremy.
That's why motherfuckers get away with this shit because it ain't no support from the fellow gamers. None. Support us.
All right, go
Crazy
ahead,
how we
y'all.
were saying the same thing about Epic, but y'all were just saying, whatever.
I support
Not the
you on
same
Epic.
thing.
Nah, Hardy's actually been dissing Epic and
Hardy
shit. I be
supports
seeing him on
Epic.
Twitter.
I support
He's been dissing Epic and shit.
Big sucks.
But go ahead.
Sucks.
We got
Is
Hardy.
Gears that bad?
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's finish these introductions real quick, bro. We got Hardy in the building from the AGS podcast. Say what up, Hardy, man.
AGS podcast Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. Man, we here. This Last of Us shit is fucking us all up today, man. The real gamers, the niggas that get busy, not the ones that get mocked. You know what I'm saying? They duck, but you know we here.
Kofi and Alex.
Oh, so shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. And we got BG in
Want
here.
to get mopped?
We got yo.
What,
BG,
Last of Us?
All right,
You already know who it is. The best Last of Us player.
Shit.
I'm feeling. nigga see me work. Nigga see me in the field, bro. They see me in the trenches. Stop this. You already know what's up.
Jack, you gonna let that slide, bro?
Jack know to be quiet about this.
I'm eating some chicken right now. Fuck you, BG.
All right, and we got Jeremy. It's been a while since he's been on the podcast. Shout out to Jeremy for pulling up.
Glad to be here and glad to see the reunion of Hard A and BG.
This nigga gotta make it gay.
I'm talking about. This is a huge moment right here.
Right.
This shit
Right.
is, yo, listen. This shit is bigger than us. It's bigger than the drama. It's bigger than the drama. This shit is bigger than us, man.
This is literally about Last of Us multiplayer. Like, alright.
Shit is bigger than Nino Brown.
Nino Brown, man.
All right, and we got J Main. Say what up, J Main.
What up, everybody? Appreciate the guests for pulling up. Yeah, we're gonna get in Naughty Dog's ass tonight. Pause. Because
No, there's no pause.
Is that
No. Actually, I'm not pausing
No
that.
Vaseline.
I'm getting in there. I'm checking prostates tonight.
well, y'all heard it here first. You know what I mean? Let's get into the show, man. Let's go.
And we got Jack Move. Say what up, Jack.
What's good, everybody? I might be muted for the first couple minutes, like I said. Trying to enjoy some food right now. But yeah, very distraught today. The news hit me hard. I felt like one of my friends died, bro. I gotta be honest, bro.
Holy fuck.
Very. I almost shed a tear, but then hey, it's sad, bro. We gonna get into it though.
All right, now as you guys can see, Erica's not here. She's celebrating her birthday, so she won't be joining us today. So wish her happy birthday on
Erica.
Twitter.
Yeah, I wish her happy birthday in the chat,
But
man.
we're gonna
And
get
on
started.
Twitter.
So look,
Sweet 17.
usually we don't have so much guests here.
Plus
It's not,
40.
it's not like a Weapon Will podcast where they have like 20 niggas on the podcast, have an entertaining
know, it's
podcast.
kinda
We
looking a little
usually don't do this around here. You know what I mean? But we're gonna take a page out of BG's book.
Oh,
You know what I
hold
mean?
on. How many y'all got watching 400? That's cute.
Wait. I think this is max viewers, right, Kofi?
Oh, shut up. We had more views than this at one
higher
point.
than normal.
Y'all niggas is going crazy. Hold on. Y'all
man.
gotta be respectful, all right? It's not because of y'all, it's because of the Last of Us news. All right?
If we wasn't here, y'all got like 80 viewers.
Yo, that's straight.
Hold on,
That's
hold
straight
on,
cap.
Jeremy,
That's straight
talking
cap. You
shit.
lying, bro.
Jeremy, you bought a whole studio, right? And I bet you ain't no females pulling up in that shit, my nigga. That's just you by yourself in that studio. No females, my nigga. You by yourself in the camera, nigga. What you doing in that studio besides making videos, nigga?
What's up with all these personal attacks, my guy?
Hey, don't go for mine, dog. Let's go.
All right, let's get started. So, we're all here for one reason, so we might as well start off with this topic. The Last of Us, it's got some more information today. We did get to see a story trailer at State of Play. Mm-hmm. Today's Outbreak Day. We got more information about the game, and we got some information that people are not too happy about. It is confirmed that The Last of Us Part 2 will not include a multiplayer, and Twitter has been on fire with this. Everybody's been going nuts over it, and it's just been overall pretty entertaining. And BG himself had like a mental breakdown, so I had to get him on that shit. Honestly, his timeline looked like Kid Smooth or something. I thought Kid Smooth took over his timeline or some shit. This shit was looking crazy, bro.
BG had me crying.
So it was definitely fucking entertaining.
How many tweets did you put out today, BG?
Bro, this nigga put like 40 tweets about this shit, bro. Man, put like 40 tweets about this shit.
Not including replies either. That was like 40 regular tweets.
If Neil Druckmann did not block that man, I'm
all right, so let's
shocked.
break this down. So we all know it doesn't have multiplayer. And we all know y'all pissed about it. But let's get to why. Why do you guys think that this game did not include a multiplayer? Do you guys have any theories why this may be happening? Hard 8, you have any theories?
I think when this shit was rumored a couple months ago, we should have raised hell then. We should have raised hell then, and we kind of let it slide. And I guess they felt like it was cool. Like they tested us. They was like, yeah, throw this little image out there, and we're gonna test the waters. Oh, yeah, I mean, because wasn't they just hiring for this shit 2 months ago or a week ago?
Yeah,
or some shit.
They still hiring now. Yeah, it's like September 10th. It was like a post about Naughty Dog hiring for multiplayer.
They hiring for their help.
This is what I'm hoping.
What if it comes out later?
I'm hoping that it comes out with the PS5 release. That's what I'm hoping.
That was a theory too that I seen going around, and I guess that's a very strong possibility because think about it. Obviously, they're gonna try and capitalize off this game, so they're probably gonna repackage it for the PS5, 4K, 60 frames per second, and maybe add the multiplayer game a little bit later, and that'll get everyone to buy the game though.
Fam, that's that's bullshit.
Yeah, that sucks and shady, but
that is so scummy. Like, because remember we was talking about Kofi. How is Sony gonna get away with remasters next generation, right?
Maybe this, maybe there's a tactic
because PS4 Pro introduces patches. So how are they gonna get away with it? If they do some shit like this, like that's even worse because now you playing me for a fucking fool. Now you playing me like a fucking idiot that I'm gonna buy this game again because it has multiplayer. Yes, you are buy it again, but you are dickhead. Like that's dumb, man. Nah.
All right, so BG, what's your theories on this shit, bro? Why
I blame
include a multiplayer.
I blame the fan base because the fan base be like just praising Naughty Dog too much. Like they really be like stroking Naughty Dog's ego, and especially Neil Druckmann. See, if they did this because they knew they could get away with it. That they knew most of the fan base would defend them. They knew most of the fan base would be like, no multiplayer, no biggie, no problem, because I guess the single player people are the ones that they're the majority. And Naughty Dog could do no wrong. You know, everybody like treats Naughty Dog, like I said, like they're the most sacred developer. You can't criticize none of their games. Like niggas literally be stroking Naughty Dog from the back, and like it's like, bro, they're just another good developer. They're great developers, but like they can do wrong. This is a missing feature. Let's be clear about this. This is I don't want to mince words and nothing like that. This is a missing mode, a missing feature, and it should be treated as such. It should be treated as such. So I'm not trying to hear none of this bullshit by respect their decision. Fuck all that noise about respect their decision. This is a missing feature. If this was, I'm gonna treat this just like any other game that would be missing a feature. This is like half the game. This is half a component. And it's missing.
Okay, all right. So let me play devil's advocate because we got to do that. Let me play devil's advocate though, but take it in. Tomb Raider, we all like that game, right? It had a multiplayer. Rise of the Tomb Raider came out. Is it because it was trash? That's why no one had some.
Yeah, nobody cared. Nobody didn't play that. Nobody played that.
Nobody was playing that shit.
I mean, I did. I was a beast, but it's trash.
So it's trash. That's why no one cared when Rise of the Tomb Raider came out and had no.
And on top of that, previous Tomb Raider games, I don't think had multiplayer. So
this is the first in the series though. The Last of Us is a new IP though.
So look at like God of War Ascension. That had multiplayer, but the new God of War didn't. And I'm just like,
either about that, right?
Nobody complained because nobody played God of War Ascension's multiplayer.
Whoa, that's a lie. Whoa, hold on.
I'm not talking about y'all. I played it. I liked it. I'm not talking about y'all. I liked it.
BG, the only one I know played that.
I never played that shit.
That joke was
actually
respectable.
No, I liked it. Shit, though. As I said, I like that multiplayer, but the majority of people didn't play it, so they didn't even think twice about putting that shit in the new God of War because nobody really was talking about it.
Here's the thing: I don't think I was okay with no multiplayer being in this new God of War because it didn't fit. I'm all about putting multiplayer where it fits. It fit in what was Ascension. It didn't fit in this new one. I can't see how that would work. We got Last of Us, the original game, and it had multiplayer, and it clearly worked. It clearly worked and had a great single player. So you can't make the excuse in the case now, it wouldn't work or like it would ruin the single player experience. Okay, the original Last of Us got 9s and 10s, and it got, it was a single player with multiplayer. People like to make this claim like, oh, it would be better without multiplayer. What else is it gonna get besides 9s and 10s? The original got 9s and 10s. This one go get 9s and 10s. So like, what is y'all talking about? What do we talk about here?
Could I make the argument possibly that a lot of the reviewers probably didn't even play the multiplayer and they're still
yes, absolutely.
So then we can make the assumption that this game will get 9s and 10s even without the multiplayer.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, pretty sure it will.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And not trolling, we can make the assumption that the original game, they didn't play the multiplayer or they touched it and went, whatever. 9s and 10s anyways, the game is too good, right?
They'll usually say like, we test the servers, we play the multiplayer.
I think
what multiplayer?
Yeah, I think
and then
reviews.
You know,
I think reviews
9,
like
10,
that.
you're fine.
They kind of focus on single player aspect more than the multiplayer, like for games like this.
So, well, like in a non-trolling fashion, right? Because I'm honestly loving the fact that everyone here is hating on Naughty Dog and The Last of Us.
Oh
right
God,
now.
yeah.
Of course you are.
This is fantastic. This is like my dream come true. But in a non-trolling fashion, though, when you look at something like this, where a game had a multiplayer base that people really enjoyed, that people really actually thought was very good, that Sony does not have a good multiplayer game all around, Last of Us could fill that void that Sony is missing, aside from their single-player games. And the fact that it's such a good game, or that it could be a good game, that it could possibly be that missing feature that Sony could be using for that multiplayer. So having it gone from people that really enjoy the game and the multiplayer in the first one is pretty fucked up. And honestly, it should be there in the first place.
Yeah.
There are people that play this game for across 6 years, dog. There's like, you go online right now, you'll find a match instantly.
Yeah,
so the fan base has always been there. They never left. It's never been a dead multiplayer. There's games that came out last year that have died. This game survived like 6+ years. And by the way, people like to bring up these other games like Tomb Raider, for example. Tomb Raider was outsourced to Eidos Montreal, and these motherfuckers say they started working on that shit like 3 weeks before the game come out. Like, oh yeah, we started working on that shit. Just started 3 weeks before release date. So it's not the same shit. Like, we talking about actual multiplayer that is developed alongside the single player. We not talk about tacked on, because people like to, as soon as you mention multiplayer, people like to bring up tacked on. Like, it doesn't. Why do y'all minds automatically go to tacked on or a gimmick or games as a service? It doesn't have to be all of that. Yeah. It's not an evil word. Sony brainwashed you motherfuckers to think that multiplayer is a bad thing. It's evil. Yeah. Because they're not putting no multiplayer in their games, so the Sony fan base is just eating all of it up through their actions. Sony is telling you multiplayers don't matter. So all these sheep is just like, you know what? Multiplayer don't matter. Fuckers just listening to Sony. Y'all don't really feel that way.
Even when that single player, that saved the single player, a whole narrative was going around, I was still like, Sony still needs to make multiplayer games. I was still talking about how Horizon Zero Dawn could have had a multiplayer aspect with, even if it wasn't like you against me, it could have been like a horde mode where you
co-op would work in that game.
Yeah, co-op, taking down machines with a homie. Fucking yeah, and just like other games in the future, and thinking about how like The Last of Us could progress as a multiplayer game, having things like battle royale mode or fucking clickers versus you versus enemies and shit like that, like all this other type of shit. Like when people were talking about, say, the single player, it's like, yeah, that's true, but also let us get multiplayer modes in these games that make sense. Even Days Gone was another one. Even though that was going to be outsourced, I'm like, Days Gone would be perfect for having a multiplayer mode, even if it was co-op, taking down hordes and shit like that with friends. That would be fun as hell. But nah, people killed me when I said, even though they were going to outsource it, they should have it in the. I'm like, they should still have it in the game. No, why would they do that? Focus on the single player, and that shit was fucking garbage anyway. So yeah, so don't tell me about focusing on single player, and just because they're focusing on that is going to be good, because it could still be bad.
All right, Jeremy, theories why they didn't include a multiplayer.
First, I don't want to say too much because I literally just like recorded a video, like a vid doing it, and I don't want to like put all my juice here. So
wow.
You don't want to leave
Wow. But niggas really only care about themselves around here, bro.
Jeremy, come on. You made juice.
Niggas really only care. I am flabbergasted.
Yo, people
What?
are still gonna watch your video, dog.
Go ahead,
They
bro.
still gonna watch.
It's beyond me, nigga. Like what? Hey, my
What,
nigga,
man?
I came on your podcast, but I don't want to say too much because I want niggas to watch my video.
This shit crazy.
All right, so what do you think, Jeremy? What do you think, Jeremy?
I'm really enjoying this tonight. There's a couple of things I do want to address though. One, I've been seeing people say all day, this is a good thing. This means that they can focus now entirely on the single player. It's a single player game to begin with. First off, that's one of the weakest excuses because the first Last of Us still had an incredible storyline with a multiplayer and both were good. So now it's like this isn't a thing to where like they didn't have, multiplayer before in the game and it was tacked on like the 2013 Tomb Raider. That jump was trash. This is a multiplayer that people are still playing today. There have been people that you can tell they have never left the game because when you get on, you see these high rank like 800, 600 ranked 999 players. And I'm like, have these suckers ever got off the game?
That's
No,
some
they
Jack Move
haven't.
shit right there, bro.
They haven't. And what's crazy is if you really think about it, you could say like the true like hardcore fans are the people that did play the multiplayer in the game.
Whole game.
Yes, because those people actually stuck around and are continuing playing the game. Like 6 years later, they're still on the game. So when people bring up that whole thing, I think it's stupid. Secondly, I just think I'm still like probably 85-90% that The Last of Us 2 will have multiplayer. I think this is going to be one of the things to where they're kind of pulling a Rockstar. They're going to drop the game, and then like for the first like few weeks or like a month, it'll just be the single player. But then after that, they're going to put in a multiplayer. I just don't see why would you not have a multiplayer when your first one was so successful. It don't make no sense.
So Jeremy, why not come out and say that if that's the case?
Yeah,
then?
just say it.
Then
Say
say
that
okay, the
language
multiplayer.
Well,
Because that's what
don't
Rockstar
speak
did.
that.
So like how they're moving, they're not acting like the multiplayers come in a couple of months after release because they would have just come out and say that. Why?
Well,
That doesn't make sense.
their actual statement was
Well,
they
they're
had
looking for
planned.
people to hire, right? I don't like.
They said they plan to have the multiplayer in at the beginning, but then the project got so big and ambitious and so big in scope. That's what they said. There was a quote
They had
from,
to merge the team.
Yeah, they said they wanted the full focus
on.
on the team on the game, which I still think is bullshit. Because if Naughty Dog is this god tier developer, they all claim they are, and they probably have one of the biggest studios among all Sony studios. They have access to every single resource that Sony has. There is nothing Naughty Dog can't go to Sony for, and Sony will not give it to them. Nothing.
That's the thing. They literally and you know what's crazy? Sony Santa Monica is not even in Santa Monica. Guess what's in Santa Monica? Naughty Dog. So how you couldn't tell them we need more manpower? They could have sent some people over there. They do it all the time. Santa Monica Studio do a lot of XDev for a lot of PlayStation games to get ported on the system. I don't believe that shit, bro. I really don't.
Would you guys be okay with a delay?
They was too busy giving all the NPCs names. That's the fuck.
Yeah, all this extra shit.
NPCs got names and shout the fuck about these niggas. I'm gonna stab them in their neck and keep it moving.
That's gonna get like, Jack, your wife just got shot. Get over here. Like,
and how many times we gonna hear them names?
So all y'all would have been okay with a delay then? Y'all would have been okay with a delay for the most.
Just bring it out later. Bring it out later.
You know,
bring it out later.
I truly think they are doing a Rockstar. I still think there's
no, they not Rockstar. That's one thing they need to get straight. They not Rockstar.
Stop. Because first off, Rockstar, when it comes to their game mechanics, they got a lot of improvement.
Oh man, I ain't trying to hear all that. They ain't Rockstar. That's all I'm talking about. And Rockstar's multiplayer only be like 2 weeks later.
Wait. Heartache, can I ask you a question? When is the last time you played Red Dead Redemption 2 the online for it?
That shit trash.
I'm waiting for
Okay.
Hold on.
Next.
That shit garbage, bro.
It probably is trash, though. I can't even lie.
I'm waiting for the multi. I mean, I'm waiting for PC, right?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, right. Keep waiting for a PC.
It's coming. It's coming. Believe that.
You know,
yeah, I ain't the multiplayer fan.
You know another reason I don't believe them? Because we already got the report, and I believe this report that they already started working on their new PS5 IP.
Bro,
Even if it's early.
If that has a multiplaer, I'm
gonna be.
slap the shit out this nigga, dog. Jack will pull it up.
So, like, this
Wait, what? Wait, what?
working
They
on
supposed to be making a new game right now.
Because there is probably very early, but you can't tell me all the manpower has went into Last of Us 2 when you're clearly working on your, because that's what all studios do. They start working on their game for next. Yeah, they start working on their games for next gen, but when next gen is this close. So I'm not buying that bullshit.
Yo, Tony, you there? You good?
I'm not believing it.
I don't know.
Man, Naughty Dog is testing our gangster. They testing our gangster. That's what they doing. Go to Redbox. That's what the fuck.
I got two theories about this shit.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, that's besides the one hard eight already put out there. I got two theories real quick. One theory, I already said it. They announced the game way too early. And the PS5 is probably coming out the end of next year. Sony went to him and was like, hey, bro, we don't care what the fuck y'all do. Get this game out before this goddamn PS5 announcement, all that. Get this fucking game out. I think that's a possibility.
I don't think they're being rushed at all. This is the exact.
I think they are. I think they are.
I thought Sony usually let them rock out and do what
they do, but like I don't know. I just feel like that was something that because the way he was wording it, like, oh, we had to put all the manpower on one game. Like, why? If you got all the time in the why you gotta do that? You know what I mean?
And I don't feel like Neil Druckmann gives a fuck about anybody that likes multiplayer. He doesn't give me that vibe. Like he don't give a fly. I don't think he's even looked at that multiplayer for any of their games. Like not even glanced at it.
You know what's funny? I remember when people were slandering Quentin Cobb and Robert Cobb.
Hey,
I'm still
now these suckers gone.
Hey,
fuck both of them.
That guy is present. That guy is present. Jack Mutani, he's present.
Hey, fuck both of them.
One of them is back at Sony, ain't they?
Yeah, but let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. As much as you guys enjoy these Naughty Dog multiplayer games, they're known for their single players. That's where they get their fame from.
But the online don't be bad.
It is.
It is.
Don't
That's
be
just the
bad.
facts.
But
It don't be bad. I'm not saying it.
But it's known for their single player only because the consumers are too dumb to try the multiplayer. That's the only reason. They're stupid. Like
Kofi.
Stop it. I played Uncharted 2. I skipped Uncharted 3 multiplayer. I skipped The Last of Us multiplayer.
Like Uncharted 2 multiplayer was so freaking good, bro. But a lot of people still don't know that because they ain't really try it like that. They dumb. Like consumers are dumb. That's just what it is.
Look,
I blame Sony for that too. They just don't promote their
They don't,
multiplayer like that. Like last gen, they had mad multiplayer game, Resistance, Killzone, Uncharted. Like they never fucking promoted like that shit like Xbox did with Halo, Gears, Forward. Like they never did that. And so following the next gen and then this whole single player narrative, it's like
but even if you see like the marketing of these games, like Microsoft, the difference is Microsoft kind of puts like the multiplayer in the forefront. Look at like the whole Gears 5 rollout. Like the whole rollout for Gears 5 was mainly focused on esports and multiplayer and all this bullshit. When you watch like a rollout of a PlayStation exclusive, it's mostly.
But what is that doing
talk
for
about
Gears
the story
5?
shit. It's spooky over there, yo. That's all I say. It's spooky over there.
Okay, so
Listen, you can get on the Last of Us game quicker than Gears 5 right now.
Crazy. Killzone still got lobbies.
Yeah.
Like yes, of course we all know that they do single player games first, but it's not like they are new to this multiplayer aspect. I think they had a multiplayer in like one of the Jack and Daxter games. I think
X had it.
Yeah, I think all of the Uncharted games aside from one had multiplayer. Last was like they have knowledge in this field, so it's not like one of these things to where it'll be tacked on if they put it in.
I think the game director, one of the game directors was on the fucking multiplayer team. I think.
And it's like when it comes to like, so Sony or Naughty Dog are magicians. You know, they're masters at their crafts with everything. But suddenly, when someone brings up multiplayer, you act like these motherfuckers are disabled in a wheelchair herpaderps. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like I don't get that. Like we seen Guerrilla Games make whatever you want to call it, whether it's you consider it an RPG or an action RPG. They went from making nothing but first person shooters to making a good RPG or an action adventure game. But the masters of their craft, Naughty Dog, suddenly they're disabled when it comes to they can't make multiplayer when they've proven they can. Like, man, come on.
Like I tweeted, they act like Naughty Dog can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Yeah. When you bring up like why the multiplayer not there.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. All right. Naughty Dog couldn't figure out how to put mystics and magic in the fucking game. That's what the fuck happened.
Facts.
That's what they took it from us.
Bro.
Bastards.
Maybe.
Bro, sidekicks and mysticals and all that other bullshit in Uncharted. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Maybe they can figure out how to sell you that shotgun again.
No, that ain't. Bro, I do think Hard ain't on to something though, because I was saying this. If you look at all the added mechanics and shit, like they added a jump button in this game. You can go prone and throw shit from your back, from your stomach.
Wait, you can jump in The Last of Us Part 2?
Yes,
Ellie can jump. Ellie can jump.
I'm thinking.
Oh, that's where the God of War feature went.
Are we now complaining about jump button?
No.
No,
somewhere else with that. Jack was going somewhere else with that.
No, what I'm saying is, I think this is the worst case scenario. They was making online and they was like, bruh, we can't. This shit like explosive arrows, fucking like hiding in between shit. Imagine you playing the game, you walking, like I said, somebody throw a fucking Molotov at your ankles and kill you, bro. Like, you gonna be fucking pissed. It's got a whole bunch of bullshit in the game that you could do. And I don't think they want the real none of that shit back.
Motherfuckers hiding under cars.
Shooting explosive arrows from under a car. Like, bro, how you gonna make a balance online with that shit, bro?
I'm looking at this situation, and all I could come up with 3 different kind of conclusions. That, look, like Jack said, they play tested the shit. It was trash. It wasn't good enough. They don't want to fucking have it tacked on that's not good and people complain about it. Takes down the score and shit like that. So that's one of the theories. My second theory is that maybe all that hiring is for an upcoming game. And my third theory is that maybe they're just saving it for the PS5 version. So is that it's canned?
That's what I think.
Is that it's canned? It's coming to the PS5 version as a definitive edition and they're still working on it? Or they're hiring all these multiplayer people for their new IP for PS5 or something else.
Man, buy that game again, baby.
I'm definitely is. Well, yeah, I'll get it.
That don't make sense. The install base on PS4 is huge. Why would you only put the multiplayer?
They want to give you incentive to buy it again.
Maybe yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because Jeremy, it is their largest IP. It is the one game that will pull people into console.
Depending on how
the definitive edition of that game on a brand new system with far better visuals and complete package.
Okay, yes, but depending on the price of PS5, not everyone is going to be
$5.99.
I think it's going to be free. I think it'll be free.
$5.99.
Like the update.
Because it'll be a free update patch because it's backwards compatible.
That's true.
Yeah, they probably just do a free if you already got it. Like, okay, if you already got it, free update patch because it's still gonna be probably full price or whatever, $40 fucking dollars.
Yeah, that's why this next generation is definitely gonna be really interesting because I want to see how they get away with all these remasters that we got this generation. Because in all technicality, just like the Xbox enhanced version, all we need is really a patch for them to patch up these games for higher resolutions and frame rates and stuff like that.
We're getting remastered games next gen. They literally already announced that Dying Light 2 is going to get re-released.
Yeah, they did say that.
Like
they did
because
you're right. I forgot about that.
I feel like they're going to be doing the same thing to where it'll be backwards, but if you want to actually see the jump with next gen, then
Jeremy, bro, that's bullshit.
Because that jump is not going to be that big. That jump is not going to be that big.
Because all they're going to do is raise the resolution. Look, all they're going to do is raise the resolution and the frame rate. But all they have to do is patch that shit, bro. We don't need buy a whole new copy for that. So that's
that's what you're saying though. They might just patch it, or because it's going to be backwards compatibility, like Jack said. So,
bro.
Yeah.
$10 for the upgrade or
All right,
something.
so let's talk more on a positive note. Like, okay, we've seen the Outbreak footage with the new features that you guys seen in the game. Are you like, what do you guys think about the gameplay aspects and the new changes that they added? To
Trash.
The game?
Fuck Outbreak Day.
Oh, you talking about the gameplay video,
but
though?
the gameplay, because they did
gameplay video.
They did reveal some gameplay. Did you guys even watch
That
it?
shit look crazy.
Red Dead look better.
Fire. I
didn't even watch it yet.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I was wallowing my despair. I didn't get to see anything.
All right, so basically, Ellie can prone and crawl on the ground now. The animations look great. There's deeper like crafting mechanics in the game as well. You know how there's listen mode. There's also like a scent now.
It's
you can
track,
like a trackers, because there's gonna be dogs in this game, right? And they're gonna be able.
I love the new dogs. I love that.
They're gonna be able to sniff you and where you're at. So if you use listen mode, then you will be able.
You
to
can't
see.
camp. You can't hide. Like you can't stay where you at.
They're gonna be following the pathway that you take. So that's pretty interesting. So I'm thinking this game on Grounded is gonna be a lot of fun, bro. A lot of fun on Grounded.
Yeah.
If they take all that shit out and you can't see that.
New enemy type.
Yeah, they got new.
Oh
enemy
yeah, what's
types
that
as
called?
well.
Shambler, which is like that big
Shambler.
tank, the big tank enemy that you seen in the trailer, the release date trailer that was in like that red area.
Yeah.
What does a shambler do? Like what is
It's a mixer.
It shoots gas at you and shit like that.
It's a mixer between a bloater.
Doesn't a bloater do
and
that too?
But it's a mixer of like a bloater and a runner. It runs after you.
But it runs after you. Yeah, then it's
Yeah,
like
it's much faster than a bloater.
Yeah.
The addition of the dogs is really lit, though. I like the addition of the dogs.
Yeah, I do too. Also, they have a dodge mechanic as well. Dodge mechanic. If you guys
Y'all,
see that,
y'all like the dogs in Days Gone.
them dogs are trash, bro.
Did they have dogs in Days Gone? Oh yeah, them motherfuckers. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, them dogs were so
Man, y'all gonna start.
Them dogs were so
I stabbed the shit out them dogs.
Yo, bro, I have a clip of me shooting the dog like a headshot, dead ass, right between the eyes, bro. The man was still coming after. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And it wasn't even a zombie dog, too, bro. So
it wasn't undead.
It wasn't one of those undead dogs either. It was just a regular dog, bro. I shot it between the eyes. Shit was still kicking, bro. Shit was crazy.
They got a new faction in the game too. In that section when she was in Seattle.
Washington. I forgot what it was called.
WLF, I think it's called.
They got a new faction,
Yeah, they said like one of the videos I was watching, they said they're like xenophobic. So like if you not from Seattle and you there, like they're gonna try and take you out. Like they're not having
no questions asked. No questions.
Yeah, like they're not trying to have people there that's not from there, that don't belong there. So and she was there, and I think it had something to do with the whole vengeance aspect of the game, which they said might not be as clear cut as Dina just being dead. It might be.
That's what I wanted to ask y'all. Y'all really think that it's just going to be a basic revenge story and they will get that away in the trailer?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, probably not.
I don't think so.
I think there's going to be some twists and turns, but I don't think it's going to be something like Death Stranding type of twists and convoluted type shit in there. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward.
I think it's going to be pretty simple. I think it's going to be lesbian girlfriend dies. Lesbian other girlfriend gets mad, starts killing everybody. The guys capture her.
I don't know if it's gonna be that simple.
No, she's a lesbian.
I mean, somebody brought it up to me that
that bullshit. You're gonna see all that shit in there.
I don't think now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think she's gonna die, because it's like, yeah, why would they make all this build up about her dying to give that away? Like that doesn't seem like something they're gonna do. Knowing Naughty Dog, that bitch might be a villain or something.
You see, like with these trailers, like you gotta watch how they do the edit cuts, yo. You know, because they definitely switch it up and rearrange it in a way to kind of confuse you or steer you off the path. But I'm pretty sure there's always going to be twists and turns. But I don't think Joel's dead. I'm not subscribing to that theory that Joel is.
He ain't dead, sucker. They showed him.
I know, but
no,
I know
that's early in the game.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying that.
What if
there's
Joel's
a theory that I had
she's actually thinking about him in his mind.
Yeah, hallucinations.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
He was speaking.
I know.
So,
Bro, that could still be a hallucination.
You've never seen a movie.
He said, "You thought I was gonna let you do this on your own."
Exactly.
Bro, that's something he would say. So in your mind, you
have you never seen a movie like Fight Club?
Wait.
You've never seen Fight Club?
Jeremy, have you ever seen Fight Club?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do y'all want that though? Do y'all want that?
I don't want that.
What, Joel being dead?
Yo,
They
this
don't
is
know how
what
to handle. They got to.
Joe's story, it's over for Joe. His
I mean,
story
bro.
is complete. It's
This is-
done.
this is
Like,
what
Joe,
I'm
hold
thinking.
on. His story, it's done. Like, what else is there to? What
What
else
do you
is
mean
there
story's
to
not done?
explore about
His story
Joe?
is not done because he
Remember,
still,
he lied.
he
Yes,
still
it
has
is.
to have that interaction with Ellie about the thing that he hid from her. So his story is not
But
done.
that,
Oh, yeah,
that can all happen early in the game.
Yeah,
That can
he
all
can
happen.
die
That
by
can
the
all-
end of the
it's like
game.
3 hours in the game. That could all be solved now.
Oh,
Hold on.
That could be why he wasn't with her on the journey. And
No,
then
I
he said,
think
"You
he's gonna
I'm
die
let you do this by
75% in.
yourself."
He's
And
gonna
then
die
he fucking
75%.
joins her and dies.
See, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Dina is the one that actually gets killed, and she goes on some fucking mission to get revenge, and Joel pops up halfway through the game, and you play with Joel. But I don't know. Do you guys think it's
Too
kind of
simple, dog. That is too
but
simple.
honestly, do you
Joel
think it's
also
kind of
dies.
cliche if Joel gets clapped though? Like everyone's
no,
predicting
it
that
depends
too
on how they
much.
do it.
Do
Depending
you
on how
think
they
it's kind
do
of
it.
cliche, like it's kind of predictable as well that Joel's gonna get clapped. Like
I think all the deaths are like
Man, he gonna
cliché.
get clapped and blow a knee out like the motherfucker old. Something gonna happen.
Bro, why people keep acting like Joel is some type of grandfather?
Bro, you see his
I like Jerry.
nigga,
I like Jerry.
He damn near 60, bro.
No, he's not.
He's in
Bro,
his 60s.
wait, stop,
He
stop,
damn near
stop,
he damn near
stop,
60, bro.
Stop,
In his
stop,
60s,
stop, stop. Please, wait, no. In the first Last of Us, he was in his mid-40s. What, like 5 years has passed. He's 50 max. What y'all talking about, 60?
No, he at
Nigga,
least
my
mid
bones
50.
hurt right now. I'm 29.
Bro, have y'all forgot how Joel was in the first Last of Us?
Nigga, wait. How many
And he was
50-year-olds?
like,
How many 50-year-olds do you know in real life? How
Yo.
are they moving?
you've never heard of old man strength.
I don't have that shit no more.
Yo,
Dog. It's
that's an
over
old
for that.
man strength, bro.
My man been chilling in the community
Y'all
for
freaking act
5 years.
Joel, like y'all freaking act like Joel on like he's on his deathbed with freaking
No, he
arthritis.
might
Be shit.
Hey, listen, he getting a discount at the movies, man.
Oh, my.
What did he just say? He going to IHOP getting the free pancakes.
Free pancakes all day, bro.
Senior citizen discount and shit and all of that, bro.
You seen his face in the trailer? He was like, "You think I'll let you do this on your own?" And then he was just
Oh,
like,
perfect.
Wait,
Wait.
He got the AARP card and shit.
Have y'all wait?
No, we're not waiting. Cause look. They said this nigga age 5 years. I'm like, nigga, where? That nigga look.
Because you know, wait.
That's like 15 years later, dog.
Someone had made a good point. When you're in an apocalypse, of course you're gonna like age quicker because like you're living that day to day.
Oh
So
no.
it's like
rough. Shit is rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
But that'll lead to their point that he might be on his way out, bro.
And even Ellie, like, how old was she in the
He's 19.
19.
Oh, 14.
in the first game? 14.
Oh, 14.
But like, okay, I can't tell her. I don't know why does bitch look like 6'1" to me in the game? She
No, you got
She 19.
You gotta see the
now, though.
gameplay.
She 19.
she
now.
mad lanky, dog.
no.
definitely
Watch
like-
the gameplay from today. She looks
I
short.
look late.
Alright, yo, so
Hey,
yo,
listen,
I want to bring
let
this.
me ask y'all a
go ahead,
question.
go
Hold
ahead,
on, let me
go ahead.
ask a quick question.
Let's bring his.
How long do this game need to be for y'all to be satisfied with the removal of multiplayer?
18, 20
Oh, man.
hours, yo.
Like 20,
Yo.
20.
I need
Wait,
30 solid.
Yes,
30
yes.
solid.
If there is truly no multiplayer in the game, which again I don't believe, but if there isn't, it needs to be at least 30 hours.
Nah,
Absolutely.
nah.
30 hours?
Oh, over
30
20.
hours,
Over
man.
20.
Y'all tweaking. Y'all
I
tweaking. You think the
need
last is
30
30
solid.
hours, bro.
I know, but that's you asking us what we need it to
Bro,
be to
it has 2
compensate.
discs. There's 2 discs.
So what? So
I
what?
need
There's 2
to-
discs for a single
What they-
player.
Yeah, my
What they
nigga,
put on
it's
the
a, yo,
disc?
my nigga,
What they
it's
put
a
on the
linear,
disc?
it's a linear game, yo. It's not like no.
I
regular
need
shit where it's
no,
an
but I'm
open
telling you
world
what I
game,
need to make up
It's
for
gonna
multiple.
be-
I need 30 solid, and then if it's on grounded mode, I need that to like push it up to 40. So when I go get the platinum for the game in the second run, I got 80 hours in the game. That's I need
bro.
that.
Yo, I'm guaranteed that shit's gonna be 20 hours and less, bro. That
That's
shit
a
will
problem.
be
Not
30 hours,
less.
bro.
Not
That's
less.
trash.
I
That's
say like
Nah,
25. 25 hours. I needed to be
Because
25
they
hours.
said it's their longest
Naughty
game,
Dog
bro.
It says their longest
Yeah,
game.
it's a good
So okay, what
And-
does that really mean? That doesn't
I
really
saw-
give us a
because-
real time, though.
Yo, wait,
Oh, breaking
It take like
news. Breaking
like
news.
17 hours.
Hold up.
Naughty Dog just tweeted about the.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
What did they
Breaking
say?
news.
What?
Let me read the
what they
statement.
say?
Read it,
An
Jay.
update-
Read
Hold
it.
on,
An
let me
update
read it.
regarding multiplayer. Naughty Dog says, "We wanted to address multiplayer in The Last of Us Part 2. As we've stated, the single-player campaign is far and away the most ambitious project Naughty Dog has ever undertaken. Likewise, as development began on the evolution of our factions mode from The Last of Us Part 1, the vision of the team grew beyond an additional mode that could be included with our enormous single-player campaign. Wanting to support both visions, we made the difficult choice that The Last of Us Part 2 would not include an online mode. However, you will eventually experience the fruits of our team's online ambition, but not as a part of The Last of Us Part 2.
That's crazy.
When and where... Hold on, let me finish. It's almost done. When and where it will be realized is still to be determined, but rest assured we are as big of a fan of factions as the rest of our community and are excited.
They just sweet talking you before they fuck you over.
Okay,
that's all that is.
Wait. No. Let's read between the lines. Are they trying to say that
there is no reading between the lines?
Wait, hold on. Let me see something.
Hold on.
Wait.
You guys stop. Tony has an echo. We need to mute him.
Yo, Tony, you good?
That's Tony. Yeah, Tony got a slight echo, bro.
Yo, they just said in the nicest way possible, there's no multiplayer in Last of Us Part 2. Get over it.
It ain't no multiplayer. They're going to put it in another game, and you will enjoy the fruits of their labor. In another game.
Wow.
See, and that's what I brought up. Their PS5 game, which they've already been working on.
I don't care about that PS5 game.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. They've already been working on something, which is, bruh. See,
what?
So there you go. The game that they remastered and brought to PS4 that's been getting carried online over to the next generation, they're gonna just completely fucking forget and then start new on a new online multiplayer.
Yes. For
like motherfuckers are not playing. Like,
oh, that was one of my theories. They're using it for another game, yo. Another game.
As long as they've been working on this game, you really think we only gonna get 20 goddamn hours, Kofi?
I think so. I'm willing to make a bet it's going to be fucking like a normal play. It's going to be 20 hours.
I can believe that because Neil Druckmann, he puts 50% of his time. He puts 50% of like his time into like the emotion in scenes, not like extending gameplay.
Bro.
Yeah, and then they did give all the NPCs
Yo, that
names,
shit on
so
normal, that normal
exactly.
is going to be 18 to 20 hours long. I'm calling it. Yo, that shit on normal. Max.
Oh, shit.
Bro, what type of 20-hour game requires 2 discs?
That's true. That is true.
It's gonna make you watch, my boy.
That is true.
That is true. You got a point. You got a point.
How many 2-disc games on PS5?
But they didn't confirm the gigs, is it?
One?
Maybe one is just an install disc. It's an install disc, bro.
Red Dead wasn't even 2
discs. You can get to 100 gigs on a fucking single Blu-ray, dog.
Word? Say a word.
Yeah.
They used
because I know Red Dead was 2 discs on PS4.
They used the 50 gigabyte disc.
No.
They used the 50 gigabyte.
But the 2 discs was like one of the discs was just to
install it. Yeah.
So it's like it wasn't like an actual like 2-disc game.
So Jeremy, how long you thinking this game's gonna be then? Like how long you think it's gonna be?
Bro, if this joke is 2 discs, they don't have no now these stuff is really confirmed. There's no multiplayer.
No multiplayer, dog.
It has to be 30 plus.
Wow. I'm not holding my breath though. I ain't holding my breath.
30 plus of cutscenes, baby.
Sounds like a Kojima game.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be a Kojima game.
Sounds like a Kojima game, bro.
You gonna have that Metal Gear Solid 4.
See, this is what you get, you bitch ass nigga BG. This is what you get for all that slander for Death Stranding, bro. Pissy ass nigga, bro. That's what you get, bro. All that shit.
Nigga, you still don't know what that game is about.
All that shit talking.
Till this day, you don't know what this game is about.
All that shit talking you did for Death Stranding.
Till this day, you don't know what that game is about.
Shit talking. Look what it got you.
Nigga, it got you. What Death Stranding about? Nigga was like,
That's what it got you. Yo, you getting on that Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer? You getting on that multiplayer, my nigga? Let's get on that, bro. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Hey.
Kojima heard BG crying about Kojima games. Kojima walked over to Neil and said, "Hey, Neil, come multiplayer." And they said, "All right, you got it, Kojima."
Wait,
yeah, man.
wait. Let me ask y'all a question. What game, like, what new IP do y'all think that they're working on?
Is it rumored to be something
sci-fi?
Yeah,
it was rumored of a sci-fi game.
It's two rumors. You remember?
What's the other rumor?
One of them was like a what was it? Something about they was trying to uncover an ancient mystery, and it was like a fugitive and it was some stupid shit they were saying. It's like a buddy cop type situation.
Oh yeah, with the black, I think the black dude, right? That was
Yeah, it was like a black
protagonist.
dude and yeah.
They really done with Uncharted, huh?
Yeah, it sounded like Uncharted, but like I was gonna say in modern day, but shit, Uncharted already in modern day. I don't know what the fuck they was talking about.
All right, so Jack, I seen you talk about Ellie's face and how you're not feeling that. So let's talk about that a little bit too. How how Ellie is aged. You guys have a problem because I know Jack Move has a problem with how she
Absolutely.
looks. So explain and let's see.
What's wrong with how she looks?
Well, pretty much what happened was with this game, they got a new facial motion capture technology, and like I was saying, if you look at Joel's character model from The Last of Us Part 1, they clearly was just focused on his character. They pretty much ported his character model from the PS3 and upgraded it. If you look at Ellie's character model, they clearly took the top half, and they even said this, they took the top half of Ellie's head or face from the PS3 version, and the bottom half of her face is mocapped after Ashley Johnston, which is the voice actress in motion capture Ellie. But if you know Ashley Johnson, she got a round fucking chin. Like her chin is round as fuck. Like look like she buttered both pieces of the bread, like both sides of it. So it looked crazy. It's not a natural progression. I think how Ellie would look. I seen some in-game models that they tweeted out today. They look different. Like this is my problem. Every time they show her, she looked different. I ain't never seen 2 pictures of Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2 that look the same. I don't understand it. It's weird to me.
Bro, people like to freak out.
Yo,
this, man.
it doesn't bother me. See, me, I have no issues. Everything that Jack's complaining about, I have no issues the way.
This is what's crazy, right? This is what's crazy. They already had to change her face before, right? So listen, if they complained last time they changed the face, I think that shit look weird. Change that motherfucker again. That's how I see it. I got a picture where she looked normal though, like she don't look crazy.
Oh, you talking about the cosplay guide picture?
Yeah, the cosplay, the ones I showed on screen.
Different. She looked different in that picture.
Exactly. She looked different. She looked different on the cover. She looked different in the cutscene. She looked different. And they supposed to only have one character model per character, right? So why is she looking different on all these, bro? The art, she looked different. Like, it don't make sense to me.
You know, like, I feel like, different technology, you got to remember the first Last of Us came out on the PS3. It's originally a PS3 game. So just with the new engine and stuff like that, new models, obviously, they're not going to look one for one. Because if you actually go back and look at, like, the Last of Us graphics in comparison to this, it's a big-ass jump, and this one looks a lot more realistic. Even the facial emotions and when doing melee combat just looks so great. Like, that's one thing I got to give props to Naughty Dog, like, their fucking mocap and shit is top tier, be like their shit is.
Yeah, I understand why I don't get excited for games just because of who made it. This is the exact reason. That's what I kept trying to tell y'all. I be thinking I'm bugging.
Is this a legit example? Good example?
It is because your favorite developer can make dumb decisions, and this is exactly the point I be making.
I can't argue that now, man. Shit.
Didn't you hype Anthem?
Yeah, and I enjoyed Anthem. I don't see how that makes it any different. I enjoyed Anthem.
Yo, Jeremy, it's just nature of BG, bro. He talks all this shit on podcast, Twitter. How he's gonna open laundry mats, watch niggas, talks all this shit. Look at this nigga for Crash Bandicoot. Look how fast he dropped that shit. This nigga's been begging for this game for how long, bro? This guy dropped that shit in a week, bro.
Actually, no.
Dropped Crash Bandicoot in a week.
Actually, first of all,
prior to release, you've been
First of all, my nigga.
Yo, you're hyping that shit to the max, bro. You dropped that in a week, bro.
First of all, my nigga, you play freaking fighters like for 2 years straight, and you getting washed by this nigga Jeremy who barely played the game. You trash, my nigga. You trash.
He ain't lying.
Yo. Okay.
If I play a game that much, ain't nobody beating me. You garbage.
So we ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. This nigga BG has lost every right to talk about Dragon Ball.
Jeremy,
this nigga, let me finish, nigga. Let me finish, bro.
Why does nigga Jeremy beat you?
Yo, my nigga, why you finish? Why did you lie? Why did you lie you had a copy of the game, BG? Why did you lie that you had a copy of the game, bro? Dragon Ball Fighter.
Nigga, I don't remember remember. Listen, I got niggas sending me games sometimes. I don't remember what I get.
This nigga made a whole video of him. Yo, I got Dragon Ball Fighters.
I'm not.
When you
I'm
hit up
not
to you,
like
duck.
I'm not spending I'm not spending all my allowance on everything that come out.
Yo, you're riding another man's dick right now. Why don't you come and play me and find out, bro? That's why I'm tired of you internet niggas, bro. I'm tired of you niggas. Y'all's riding other niggas' dick. You ride one night's dick. Now you're riding. See, you're riding his dick. Why don't you come play me?
You get your revenge.
Yo, you said you said you was gonna play me. What happened? What happened, BG? You said you riding another man's whole penis right now, bro.
Man, dog.
Yo, get Jerry Mary's dick out your mouth, bro.
I'm busy, bro. I don't got time to play all these games like you.
Get out of here, bro. I got time today. I got time today, bro. I got time today. You duck.
Hold on.
You straight up
This
duck.
man Kofi, let me
You
tell
straight
y'all
up duck,
something.
bro. Get out of here. You straight up duck. Riding a whole another man's dick right now. You duck, bro.
Let me tell y'all something. This man Kofi is a child, all right? Let me tell you what.
Let's hear it.
This nigga's a child. This nigga wear Huggies, all right? This nigga went and picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! On the Switch. This nigga has it on like 2 other platforms.
So what?
Child.
So what?
You got a whole bunch of time and money to spend on a whole bunch of games.
That sounds like a flex, yo. That sounds like a flex on
I got a job. I got responsibilities. I ain't got all this time like you got to be spending on your little kitty, Huggy, Mattel, fucking Bandai damn cold toys, okay? I don't got all this time like you, my nigga. I'm a busy man.
Yo, Jack.
Man shit.
Yo, Jack, if you don't stop ad-libbing this nigga right here, roly-poly ass himself, bro. Nigga, if you don't stop ad-libbing this nigga, dog, oh, you about to get it too, my nigga, bro. You better follow me, bro. You better follow me.
You be buying all these brow toys that come out. I don't got time for that.
Ah, shut up, bro. You ain't got time for that always. But you put 700 in fucking Marvel vs.
This nigga, hold on. No. This nigga, first of all, this nigga Kofi, y'all remember this nigga had a rose gold iPhone.
Oh, shut up.
With that shit too. And then this nigga had the gall. He was unashamed to walk around with a aquamarine Switch. What grown man you know walk around with an aquamarine Switch?
My nigga, my nigga, don't let me bust out the picture with you and the Zelda fitted, bro. I'm about to roast your ass, nigga. Fuck out of here, bro. Walk around with that big ass Zelda fitted, bro. Shut up, bro.
I ain't never seen no man.
I've never seen no grown man rock a big ass Zelda fitted. Hardy, you see this nigga shit, bro? Nigga rock a Zelda fitted, bro.
Hold on. Does that Switch not come in black? Does it not come in gray?
My nigga, you rock the Zelda. Yo, my nigga, you rock the Zelda fitted. Don't even talk to me, bro.
I did that to make fun of Nintendo fans. Everybody knows that.
I did that to make fun of Nintendo fans.
I did that to make fun of Nintendo fans. Everybody know that. You got an aquamarine Switch for real.
Yeah, and Jeremy needs to fall back. Jeremy beat me in one game. Jeremy beat me in one game and going around talking all this shit, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
Kofi,
what's up,
Kofi? Check Discord. I found it.
What game was it? What game was it?
No, Dragon Ball Fighting. Dragon Ball, a fighting game.
Also, this nigga Jeremy watched you with all big bodies. These niggas hit boxes, take up the whole screen.
My nigga,
and he
once
still
again,
watched you.
You're stroking another man's dick. You had the game, but you wouldn't play me.
You have an aquamarine Switch.
You're stroking another nigga's
Switch
dick, bro.
Is aquamarine.
So where's your skill? I'm asking, where's your skill, BG? Where's your skill, bro?
Look up the color of that shit.
Because the last time we played one-on-one, I smoked you in Gears in that one-on-one. What's up? What do you have to say about that?
Kojima calling you.
Exactly. Dodge that whole question. Let's dodge that. When we play
Kofi.
one-on-one, you got smoked. My nigga, fuck out of here. Deflected.
I'm done with you.
King of deflected. What's up, Jeremy? What's up?
Yo, can you hear me now?
Press start memes.
What's up?
Kofi.
Yo, Jeremy. I hear you. What's up?
Yo, I will say, since that session we had, you have never hit me up.
Lies! Oh, straight up. Lies. Oh, hold up. Now I'm gonna expose. Yo, Jeremy. I'm gonna expose. I'm gonna expose. All right, hold up. Yo, Tony, get your shit off. Hold up,
I
Jeremy.
know what you.
I hit you up a million times, bro.
I know you did. You only hit me up one time.
My nigga, you didn't even pull up, bro. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm like, bro, I got a week of training. I want the run back. You wouldn't give me. Yo, see, because these niggas are bitch made, bro.
These niggas acting like Vegeta in the hyperbolic time chamber.
I came back for the rematch. This guy hit me with the GG no re. What a punk, bro. Don't even start with
Hey,
me, Jeremy.
start memes.
Get on tonight.
Hold on. Press start memes. Put this nigga Kofi in the hyperbolic time chamber. That's who this nigga think he is. Nigga talk about how they traded. Hey man, y'all have it.
Let's suppose it's fried ass nigga. Look at this nigga, bro. This is the nigga that's roasting me. Me, look at this on my screen, bro.
Get on him.
This is the nigga that's roasting me.
Let me see.
Let's see this shit. Look at the screen, bro. This nigga right here.
Let's see it.
Look at the screen.
Wait.
This nigga right here.
Hold on.
Let's see it. Where's it at? Hold on. Let me refresh.
This is the nigga that's roasting me.
Hold on. You know what? You know what's crazy? I'll bag your girl in that finish. I'll bag her in that shit.
Oh, fuck her out. Fuck out of here, bro. This is not the nigga that's roasting me. All right, you see this?
I'll
bullshit?
sweep
This
her
nigga
off
not
her
roasting
seat
me,
in that
bro.
fitted.
Get out of here with that shit.
I will take her to Red Lobster, all the biscuits. Get all the biscuits in that fitted.
All right, yo, let's move on. This shit lit, bro.
Yo, BG, pull up the picture of Kofi and them booty shorts in the car park. We ain't forget.
Hey, Tony, pull up the video.
I'm not rocking.
Wait, Tony, pull up the video of BG twirling in his boxers while he's screaming in front of us.
Oh no!
Twirling in my boxes? When did that happen?
This is crazy.
Yo, Dad, shit is crazy, yo. Shout out to everyone who came through today, bro. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, bro. Shit is fucking wild, bro. All right, so let's move on. I have another topic that I want to talk about real quick. This has to do with games on easy mode. You guys have a problem? Because that's actually been an ongoing conversation in the gaming community. Certain gamers despise like games including easy mode. I want to hear what's your thoughts on that. Do you guys like hate that feature and stuff like that? Hardy, what do you think, man? Games that include easy mode. Do you have a problem with it? Or very easy mode?
I don't care.
You don't care, right? So BG, you were going on how a game people shouldn't play games on easy. Why is that?
People around here, nobody that like around here should be playing games on easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Like we are gamers. If you're in this circle of people that we consider gamers, there is no reason you should be playing on easy mode. I'm not talking about the casuals, like the buy games, sometimes. I'm talking about people. If you follow this circle, you should not be playing nothing on easy.
Okay. Because that tweet that you made,
I agree with that.
I agree with you that. Especially critics. How you guys feel about critics playing games on easy? Does that kind of...
They shouldn't do it. They shouldn't
nullify your review? So would you guys take somebody's a critic's review if you found out they play seriously?
No.
If you found out they play
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, of course not.
Okay. I just wanted to see.
I mean,
You ever watched a video by Donkey? He made a video about difficulty, and it was really good because figuring out what is easy, what is normal, what is hard, it's never really actually done very well. It's done by like a slider, like more hit points, they take less damage, shit like that. But when a game is actually tailored specifically for difficulty, then you can actually be able to do really good things with it. Like Sekiro. Sekiro shouldn't have a difficulty. It should just be the way it is. And then you have to learn through the difficulty curve. I think if games were developed like that, it's harder, but I think it'd be just a better way to play. Look at that booty. Damn.
Yo, what you guys post up?
Hey, you putting that on stream, Kofi?
Nah, y'all some assholes. Those are not booty shorts, my nigga. Dog. What you talking about, bro? What y'all talking about? Those are not booty shorts. Hey, Tony, why you got that on that? Yo, why you got that on your phone, bro? Like, you bugging, bro. Yo, Tony, why you got that on your phone, bro? You bugging.
Yo, bro. That nigga like with them dirty ass socks.
Yo, shut up.
Oh man,
Socks used to be white like a year ago.
My nigga did gray socks. My nigga did gray
right now.
They gray.
Oh, okay, all right.
They gray socks. Oh, shut up, bro. They gray socks.
That little ass bed.
Wait, is that a crib?
That's not. I do not sleep on that bed no more. Relax, bro. Times are rough.
Nigga, we sleep in a crib.
Times are rough. I do not sleep on that bed.
Bed got door ornaments on it. Why that bed got door designs on it?
Shit was
You know what they say, Kofi? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Hey, Kofi Blurple, you see that picture?
I don't know where you got that Vince. Yo, Tony be having some shit from long time stored up in his phone, bro.
Tony
Yo,
got the
delete that shit out your
archives,
phone,
bro.
bro. Delete that out your phone, bro. My nigga, dog. What's wrong with
I
you?
just did a Twitter search. I remember the caption. I captioned that shit. Hey, yo, Martin. I tagged you in it.
Nigga said Kofi shorts so tight you can see a mouse run down his leg. This shit crazy, bro.
Yo, did y'all see that big ass
Niggas
rat in
wildin'.
Last of Us? Some big ass rats in that game.
No shit, bro. That shit is crazy. All right, so what else is there to talk about? You know, we talked about the state of play. All right, I guess we can talk about this. Epic paid $10 million for Control's PC exclusivity. How do you guys feel about this? You don't even care, bro.
I think it's
$10 million.
$10 million.
That's fucking.
I think it's good.
They support the developers,
Yo,
man. That's what's up.
Is that a good thing, low key? Because it looks like Control flopped, so they might have
game
needed this
flopped.
money. They might have
they
needed this
needed
money,
the
bro.
Control happy. I mean, the people that made it,
Yeah, I
Remedy.
think the devs got like 45% out of the deal, and 55% of it went to the publisher.
Yeah, 505 games.
How much did Control sell?
Not 505 went to like their parent company.
Oh, okay.
Control didn't chart. I don't know if we know how much it
And
sold.
Control
sold,
didn't
but-
really chart, so
Yeah.
it's kind of weird because you're in a situation where maybe Control wouldn't have even happened if it wasn't for Epic giving them that money. But then what was even going on at the point where they needed an extra 10 million to even finish that game in the first place? So
they didn't need it, but Epic offered. So shit, they took it.
well, who knows? Because there was rumors of Remedy being bought by Sony.
Yeah, Remedy ain't got a lot of money like that.
So right, Remedy may have just been spending incorrectly. 505 may have been doing something really weird. The whole industry itself is just in a really weird place of like spending too much where they shouldn't be spending and then freaking out for money. Like Shenmue is a good example of that, right? So, I mean, 10 million, think about that in every other game that they spend money on for exclusivity. 10 million a pop? That's kind of wild. And that's
It's also giving it away with I got mine free with a graphics card. So
yeah.
didn't Nvidia pay for that too? Did Nvidia pay for that or
maybe?
Yeah, I think
I
when they
didn't
do
pay
that,
for my
I think
copy
when they
either.
do those type of deals, they do have to fork over some money for that, yo, to get them codes and shit. So who knows, yo? Maybe this 10 million kind of saved them, yo, because this shit.
It could have
flop,
saved it
flop.
from bankruptcy. It could have done a bunch of stuff. So
how do you feel about that
who
then,
knows
Alex?
what would
Then?
happen?
How do you feel about that then? Because you're the one who gets pissed off when Epic does these type of exclusivity deals. How do you feel about
I
that?
don't get pissed. I get disappointed. The whole point of exclusivity that they're doing, my problem with Epic is the buying out of exclusivity. So would Control have even sold that in the first place? I'm not entirely sure.
No.
Did Remedy get saved because of Epic buying out? I'm not entirely sure. So I can't say. If I was a developer, would I take 10 million? Fucking yeah, right? And I'll deal with the backlash. But from a perspective of like a consumer, it's shitty, right? So it's sort of like you have to think about it from like those two perspectives. So you can't just say, fuck you, or you could have said like, yo, you could have gotten out of business. So we don't even really know what's going on. From a consumer standpoint, it's shit.
Okay.
Right? It should be a free market. If you live, you live. If you die, you die. That's your fucking fault. That's your fault for spending money badly.
All right.
From a developer standpoint, take the 10 million, right? But just be honest about it. I think that's what people get really pissed off about is the dishonesty of developers not saying, look, we got paid, so we're gonna go here for a year.
Okay. All right,
I
yo,
think that 10 million was
they
going
got
to
paid?
be.
They got paid if they want just the Epic. We can assume that.
Right. People just, the thing is, ooh, I'm gonna spill my beer again. Fuck. People just want to hear it. Right? You got paid. Okay. That's it. You got paid. And then I think if developers just did that, like, did you know about like the whole Ooblets thing, that little indie game that was kickstarted, and then they were like fucking chastising people about going to Epic in the first place. They're like, oh, we did the thing, and it was fucking. It's like, no, like we had to put the fucking lights on. We spent the money. We needed cash, so we went to Epic Store for a year, and that's the deal.
Bond said he wanted to be invited.
Oh no.
Oh god, no,
Lord.
shit is full as fuck, bro. Like how many people you have already?
I
You have,
messaged you too.
Oh, you did? All right, y'all. Let me see.
But it's good for Remedy. It's good for
How many
developers.
people can we even have in here? Like Jesus, yo.
I think
don't
it's
know.
10.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, what was it? 8? Yeah, I think you could. You could definitely have at least one more.
All right, let me pull him in here, bro.
I think he probably
So
pull up on Alex.
It could be a bunch
Oh,
of-
he's here to pull up on Alex.
He probably gonna
Jesus
pull up on.
Christ.
Oh man,
Jesus Christ.
y'all get comfortable, man.
Oh man, it's gonna be it's gonna be. I don't want this to be a long ass podcast, my nigga, dog. Yo,
Legendary.
Christ, bro. This is about
Somebody said,
people saying leave Bond out.
someone said in chat, Bond? No thanks.
Yo, but wait a little bit. Let's get off some topics. I know y'all gonna make this shit go out for like 10 hours, bro. I ain't trying to be.
These
here
is
that long,
topics
bro.
right here, though. These is topics.
This is all right. Yo,
So,
let me
you know,
get
it's-
him on this shit, bro. Let me get.
It's a good thing that like we don't know what Remedy went through.
Let him get his shit off,
So-
bro.
I think that was just Remedy being honest with themselves,
People
knowing
had
that
on
that
the
game
damn
wasn't gonna
podcast.
do.
Right, maybe
do a
maybe
lot,
that-
so
the
they
thing
took
is
that
also,
bag.
Too, like 505 was probably it was 505 was the publisher. Maybe they were just like, it's
Yeah.
not
Oh
gonna
my
do well.
God! Can we
Right.
We
You
need
could
to
play
have,
Jimmy
like,
and
some
the
sort of
Screw
challenge.
just get the
And I
family
think
back
it was
together.
too that it was
Jesus Christ.
it was like I think the deal was sort of something like where they would have like amount of sales before they had to pay the money back or like before they got paid off of it. They had like a consecutive amount of sales. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean, as a developer, as a publisher, it's a good deal, especially if you're running tight on cash. You're not sure what's going to happen. So
All right. So
Smooth.
Bond,
Get on in here. Get on in here with Jimmy so we can get the family back
my
together.
nigga, my nigga, you gotta do that on your own podcast. Y'all can do that on your own podcast. This is Press Start Podcast, my nigga. Y'all do that somewhere else, bro. So how do you feel about this topic about Control? I mean, Epic paying $10 million for Control's exclusivity bond. How you feel about that?
I don't mind Epic exclusivity under one position. Excuse me. I don't like it when they're like, "Hey, here's our Kickstarter game. Hey, we're putting it on Steam." And you know, a month before it comes out, oh, I'm sorry, guys, it's gonna be on the Epic Game Store.
yeah, absolutely.
That's
agree. The Kickstarter with what was that one game Bond? The people that were making.
It's been more than one game. I couldn't even
It's
tell
been
you
more
how
than
many
one.
games.
So Shenmue was one of them. It was another one. I think there was one that you and I were really looking forward to. It was the one.
Mech Warrior, probably.
No, not MechWarrior. Is the tactical game? I forgot what it was called.
Man, they had Borderlands 3 on Steam at first too, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Metro.
Borderlands 3. Metro
Bottom-
was the other one.
Bottom line is, like, if somebody came out from the get-go, it's like, look, our game is coming on the Epic Games Store. We got the money. I don't think anybody people be disappointed, but you can't like, hey, I'm like, yo, they made a financial decision.
Agreed.
The problem is when you say, hey, we're going to put on platform A, and then you know what? A month before it launches, fuck y'all, we're putting on platform B, and you can't even get on A till next year. That's how.
And that's a big issue. Or like when they cockblock Metro from Steam, but not the Windows Store, and it's like, I thought you were really exclusive. Why? Like, what are you doing? Right. So it just seems really awkward and weird. But Control being on there from the beginning, was it from the beginning?
I don't know. Yeah, it was from the beginning. It was never mind.
Like I was like, okay, I'll wait. No big deal.
But, you know, I hear Lord Streaming's giving out free games, but Lord Gaben, he kind of cheap.
Yo, bomb, bro. I have
Why is
like
that
at
reaching in
least
Europe?
15 games on Epic Game Store. Yo, Steam hasn't given me shit. I haven't given me nothing. Shit is crazy. I got 15. I got
your weekend,
Steve.
bro. Yo, to give you a weekend. I'm hard to get out of here with that shit, bro. I don't want that, bro. They gave me 15 free games on the Epic Game Store. Steam needs to step it up, bro. Facts.
If there's a lot of free games on Steam, but if Steam was giving away games like that,
My
that'd
nigga,
be
what free
awesome.
games? What free games?
They give you
There
free
are free
weekends,
games.
not free
You
games.
get a ooblet. What else?
My nigga, free to play don't count, bro. Free to play don't count as free games, my nigga. I'm
When
talking
you're
about
looking
real
at, like,
games.
What Epic is doing well, the 1888, there's 1882. Yeah,
Something like that.
something like that. The split is really good for developers, and the free games are really great. Now, if they were just keeping on that and then building the storefront to be on par, nobody would have a problem. The problem is the exclusivity deals that Epic does, like Bond said, when they're like,
Whoa, hold up. See, here's
Those
another
ain't
thing.
even real problems, though.
It's
those
not
are
even that.
problems,
It's not even the exclusive deals Epic does. It's the developers taking them.
mm-hmm.
It's Epic's job to make the deals. So it's not. I really don't. I can't even get mad at Epic because they're trying to compete. I'm mad at the developers for really doing this because Epic isn't the one doing the Kickstarters for these games. These developers are doing the Kickstarters,
Right.
and then when they get people interested, then they move on over.
Hold on a second, Bond. Shut up, Kid Smooth. No,
We're gonna read the super chats later, yo. A little bit.
they're at
later,
the
man.
end, you dummy.
He said, "Read it, super chat and send my money back."
Yo, he's trying to promote his bum ass little mixer shit. Yo, nobody trying to go to mixer, my nigga. Dog. Fuck out of here, bro. Man, I love you, Smooth, but no, ain't trying to fuck with that mixer shit. That mixer shit is dead.
Smooth
bro.
trying to get Mixer popping,
Yeah,
bro.
yo,
I ain't gonna
Mixer
lie to
is
you. That
fucking
man
dead,
working
bro.
to get Mixer
Wait,
popping.
hold on. I thought you, Kofi, and Erica was on the mixer.
Whoa.
Hey,
Don't even group me on that shit, bro. Don't even group me. My nigga, don't even group me. No, I'm not on no mixer, bro.
Hey yo, I showed my face just for support and I was out.
My nigga, bro, I ain't these niggas who bandwagon on this fucking train because Ninja went there. They thought they could get their shit popping. They shit still dry as fuck. No one's pulling up.
Erica don't even stream on
So you
Mixer.
don't even group me over there, bro.
Motherfuckers done quit already. They done quit Mixer already.
Enough niggas quit already, yo. I have like 3 niggas from my Discord that left that shit. They thought that they were gonna get the popping over there. They already turned around and came back.
Y'all really thought Ninja fans was gonna fuck with y'all, huh?
I'll fuck with y'all niggas though, yeah.
But that's the same thing. And if you want to segue into the Borderlands thing, that's an interesting.
Okay, yo, because J-Main had smoke
J-Main
with Hard 8.
got heat.
J-Main got smoke with Hard 8, yo.
The thing is, I'm
Hold on.
J-Main got smoked for Hard 8.
Yeah, J-Main got
Yeah,
smoke for
dog.
Hard 8, man. So let's hear it.
Before that,
Boycott.
how is this armistice going?
Before we interrupt, I think J-Main may not have read everything properly. I'm kind of worried what he's going to say.
Ooh, all right, so let's have this debate right now.
You said
bro.
I read something wrong?
I think you might have read something wrong, so I'm kind of worried what you're going to say.
I read that Borderlands was 2K's best-selling game in the first 5 days of launch on PC.
Ooh. Okay, so then
I read that wrong?
So then I want to ask you, how many units is that?
But does that
I
matter?
don't know the numbers.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you again, since you don't know the numbers.
Yep.
It's a high-selling game, and when they stated it sold twice as much as the peak current players of Borderlands 2.
Yo, can we just get actual sales
Are we
numbers?
acting
these
like
days?
Microsoft
Ever since
now?
Microsoft
Are not getting
fucked
sales
everything up.
numbers? Because
with the Xbox slander, bro.
I'm serious though. Now we gotta learn how many pancakes people eat and
Wait.
everything.
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Because when Sony sells 10 million, we're told it's 10 million.
Yes.
Right? When Xbox doesn't sell any games, we're told how many boars are killed in the fucking forest, right?
That's not what they did here. So go ahead, continue.
So we're not even getting real sales numbers. We're getting twice as much as the concurrent player base of Borderlands 2.
No, we're getting fastest selling 2K game on PC in the first 5 days.
All 2K games, right? All 2K
Read
games.
what they say.
All 2K games. Huh?
Because there's another tweet.
I gotta pull up the
tweet where they say
So how's this armistice going so far?
the what?
Hey man, we here for one common cause, and I was against it.
The armistice, Alex.
Well, my thing about this whole Borderlands shit is just like y'all came on here and told me that PC gamers band together, and when they want to get some shit done and they don't like a practice, they don't support it. Yet Borderlands sold pretty well on the Epic Game Store according to these reports. Yes, we don't have numbers, but
That doesn't mean that nobody boycotted.
That doesn't mean
Look.
but like
hold on.
You're
yeah,
confusing PC gamers and these weeaboo corporate Valve cocksuckers.
but y'all, when y'all said Xbox brought Xbox Live and tried to charge y'all on PC and y'all boycotted that, then didn't that make a difference? What happened here?
CJ Main, the difference is the average PC gamer still knows that downloading an installer is for free.
And that's my whole point, is that y'all issues with the Epic Game Store is not everybody's issues. That's y'all issues. People are gonna play the games that they want to play, and that's it's as simple as
I
that.
guarantee you, if the Epic Game Store had a monthly subscription like that bullshit ass Mario Kart cell phone $5 a month subscription
that's
shit,
a whole different thing.
that people would have been up in arms.
It's
Like,
the game that people
you're
want to
trying
play.
to compare two different things. We don't know the sales numbers. We'd like to know the sales numbers. See what they.
I mean, we know the sale numbers, just not PC specifically. They said
We
it
know-
sold 5 million in the first 5 days.
So it was 5 million sold in, which doesn't mean sold, which means it was sold to retailers.
That's still sold for them. What are you talking about?
But it doesn't mean actually sold copies.
bro, they're not gonna sell copies to retailers if they don't expect it to sell.
And most of the copies are digital,
Especially
Alex.
not this early in the game.
Yeah, because they said 70%. That was another report, which is absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah, digital. Yeah,
70% of this was digital sales, so that's crazy.
You think that's crazy? That's
So
that's
the
the
thing is,
in the
they
way.
also, so that wasn't across. That wasn't just Epic. That was across all platforms.
Everything, yeah.
Right. The
70%.
Epic was specifically
So what
fastest
do we-
selling PC 2K title on PC in the first 5 days.
We gotta look at it this way. We know it sold on PlayStation. It didn't sell
Civ
shit on
6.
Xbox.
Civ 6 did $1 million in less than 2 weeks.
The game probably didn't sell shit on Xbox. So between the PC and the
On Steam.
PlayStation, sold
Probably
on-
did over $1 million on Xbox. You don't think?
No, hell no.
We got a
Xbox?
lot of fans, yo. It might have,
Xbox? You
bro.
don't think so?
A game,
It might have.
listen, a game
Not
that
a
is
million.
hyped for 8 years before its sequel with good marketing, a lot of bad PR. People
I
really
haven't
talking
seen one
about it.
commercial for this game.
No, it's mostly been on like online.
Well,
PR.
online,
Like, a lot
online.
of YouTubers got fucking hit up with that, and there's been a ton of commercials too. Yeah,
No, PS4 is over 50% of the sales.
Oh yeah, easily.
yeah, easy. And then
But
Xbox
I'm-
having
but
a
I'm-
good chunk.
But I know that it probably sold more on Xbox than PC. Y'all don't think that?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
But Xbox
Borderlands
didn't
is
sell it like
popular on
that.
PC though.
Yeah, PC
Yeah.
gamers are pretty crazy about Borderlands.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy
because
how
Wayne's
these
shit in
so-called peasants, though, Hard Eight, put more than 50% of sales in these developers' pockets.
Mm.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
All right, so that happened. What else has been going on? And what else?
Were we
Inside
talking about Bond a
Xbox,
second ago? I'm sorry.
Borderlands.
No, before that, you said something. This Amatus? What?
Never mind, Alex.
All right, yo. Inside Xbox happened, and
Dummy.
it was complete fucking garbage,
I ain't even watched that shit.
I'm gonna go. Pee.
I watched it.
bro.
What was there
that
anything?
shit-
What was the biggest thing?
The only thing worth like noting was the Outer Worlds, which looks actually pretty decent.
Yo, I just found out that game gonna be on Game Pass.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Game Pass.
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna be
fucking
mad cheap.
crazy.
Day 1, 2. So I'm gonna check it out when it hits the Game Pass. It's one of those.
Bro,
games.
if fucking Green Bay scores here.
You seen they brought that black dude back they fired?
Who?
Green Bay?
No, the dude on Inside Xbox that hosted, they fired that dude.
Why
Yeah,
they fired
yeah.
him?
Why they
I don't know. He
It was like cuts. It was just like cut.
Yeah,
regular
he was
cuts, so.
sneak dissing on Twitter, but I had seen him like, damn, they hired this dude back, and Smooth said he pretty much was like a freelance worker now, so they contract him out.
They need to fire all of them.
Oh, shit.
They need to fire the Eagles secondary. That's what they need to
Yo, my
fire.
nigga, bro. Don't even bring that sports shit over here, my nigga, dog. Chill it out.
Yo, look, you Canadian,
Let's finish up this shit.
you Canadians don't play shit.
Oh yeah. Are we not
They
NBA champions though?
over there.
Are we
NBA
NBA
With a
champions?
bunch of
though? Are we
American
NBA
players.
champions though? Oh man.
With how many Canadian players?
Hey man, that is none of my business, bro.
Exactly.
It ain't none of my business, but we NBA champions. And don't get
Yo,
started with
I
the NHL, yo. Enough of y'all niggas over there. A lot of them are Canadian, beat. I be giving y'all.
Don't nobody watch the NHL, bro. Don't try to bring that shit. No, nobody watch shit.
All right, yo.
No, but
so,
all
right, go ahead, Jay.
Inside Xbox, I know they said that they're doing a beta for xCloud. I think for Android phone.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that means nobody's gonna play it because nobody has an Android phone.
Whoa.
So
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Android trash.
yeah,
Don't be on the
they
side
they
of
not
that
bringing that shit to iPhone, so it's a wrap.
iPhone elitist, okay.
Who's got that new what's that new iPhone that just came out?
Nah,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
get it
copy
yet.
it. I'm gonna copy
I'm
it.
gonna get
later.
it.
That joint like $1,300, right?
Yeah, I know.
Probably.
Yo, every broke ass girl at
For
my job
idiots.
has that phone. I'm like, how you broke as fucking got that expensive ass phone?
But that's
You
how.
already know what it is,
Shit.
bro. You already know what they do, bro. You know,
Mismanagement
they
of
do
funds. What you mean?
Probably dating some beta male simp providers. I'll buy you a phone, honey.
that. All right, yo. So Warner Brothers apparently is teasing a new Batman game. Is anyone excited about this?
Nope.
Yes.
No.
I'm excited.
From the
What
creators,
else can you-
from the creators of Batman Origins, right? The creators of,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What else can
Uh,
you do in Batman?
I gotta see because they might remove Batman from the game. You never know.
I like Arkham Origins, but another
Like-
at this point is like Rocksteady is not putting shit out.
Yeah, move
what
on.
the fuck they doing, bro? What they doing
I
over
don't-
there, though?
I feel like Rocksteady probably.
They working though.
Yo,
I
know
feel
what
like
they're
they
doing?
started.
They about to be the new retro studios, yo, Bon. I'm
That's
gonna use every 5
exactly what I was
seconds.
about to say. They out there hanging out with retro.
Yo, you better pull up every tweet and talk about them too when you're talking about retro, because we haven't seen shit from them. Also, Mafia got a new trademark, so maybe we might be seeing a new Mafia game coming.
Oh, fire! Let's go.
So.
Let's go.
Retro Studios get me paid though, man. I think I won 3 free every year. They don't announce a game, I get a new free game.
I wouldn't even be mad if Mafia 4 was linear and not like the open sandbox. Like
I
Mafia 3
agree.
was.
Mafia 2, in my personal opinion, is peak. Mafia 2. That shit was.
Open world was dead, dog.
That shit was trash.
Because there wasn't really like an open world like that, though. You know what I mean? It was just there. I agree, it was dead, but overall, that story was fire too, bro.
Yeah, that story was amazing.
Fire.
That kept me through it. I always tell you.
You didn't think so?
No, I like 2. I like 2, but 3 was fire too, though.
Yeah,
but that gameplay was kind of. That gameplay.
The gameplay was questionable, but the story was pretty good.
That kept me playing. That kept me playing through that game. That story. I needed to see that.
Mafia was one of the earliest games I remember on PC that was properly utilizing physics, or physics, how you pronounce it.
Zex.
You know, but back in the day when I had the 2560 Ti's.
It was Arkham, huh? All right, so that seems like that's pretty much all the topics that I actually had for today. So, is there anything?
They got an update from Naughty Dog about the multiplayer.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
Translation: It'll be a part of the PS5 version. You'll be able to
see.
Pay
That's
for
what I was just saying. Like, but they're
saying
either that or a standalone game.
Hey, Alex, you muted.
Hey, they did say something about you will be able to, because they did say they do like the faction. So what
That's
else
what I'm
is
saying.
Yeah. What's going on with
That's
that?
what I said. Y'all should look into, but y'all dead. Y'all try to shut me up one time. I'm like, this shit.
You know who I blame for this?
Who you blame for this?
For this practice? Because you got to be a big gun to be able to pull this off. You can't
Rockstar.
Exactly. You can't be a jabroni developer. You got to be an A-class top tier developer to be able to pull off this fuck shit. And only Rockstar and Naughty Dog can do it.
The evolution of factions about to be battle royale.
Yeah, they might go. Who knows?
The Last of Us would be a great game to actually do a battle royale.
It would
actually make sense.
As an add-on,
scavenging and everything.
Yeah, it can't be the main mode. It cannot be the main mode.
I don't want that as the main mode. I wanted that as an add-on.
I'm tired of battle royale.
I mean, they could have an open world crafting, like free roaming multiplayer.
Yeah, it would be dope. You include the clickers and the shit in there, and you know what I mean, to pin people against each other and clickers at the same time.
Clickers were the circle that were closing in on you?
Ooh, I like that idea.
That could be that.
You know what would be awesome?
Battle Royale, dog.
It'd be awesome if you had one-on-one bat fights. Nobody would hit anybody.
Oh, here we go. With the proper swing animation, all right?
Nobody would hit anybody. Yeah, I looked up that guy mocap Joel. He didn't play one sport his entire life.
Bro, did you really look at it?
Like I knew it.
This nigga researched this man all the way back to kindergarten.
Not one athletic bone in his body. He was probably staring at the wall during recess as a child.
That's crazy. Oh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that exclusive mode shit for PS4.
Oh, it's gonna be for a whole year, right? Or something.
Oh yeah, Spec Ops or whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense because by the time the other people get to play it, there'll be a new Call of Duty out.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Yeah, by the time it's
nobody's gonna give a fuck about that.
Yo, but what's the verdict on Modern Warfare, Jeremy? What do you think about that? You play that shit or no?
I thought the first beta with the 2v2 was fire. The ones after that kind of just felt like normal Call of Duty.
That shit was a camp fest.
I think 2v2 is gonna be the fucking
Loki,
mode
I think
for
this
that
is the game that everyone should cop since it's fucking crossplay. Everyone just buy wherever they want. We can all get on and fucking do like a big ass match or some shit.
2 versus 2 is definitely the best mode. Everything else.
Why is everybody excited for 2v2 now? I used to play Halo 2v2s all day.
I'm just saying it's the best mode in Call of Duty.
The way
you know about that Halo
Bond is designed and the way that
they used to call him Halo in college, bro.
Oh boy, don't get this nigga started.
They used to call him Halo in college. Yo, Bond, if you don't pull up for these Halo matches in the Discord, bro,
and they're gonna call him Wash when they come out on
Anybody
PC.
seen Bond play Halo?
Bro, nobody, bro. Your heartache, nobody, my nigga.
I actually got old videos on my channel in the early days that should still be up.
This is multiplayer or like LAN parties?
You gotta link that.
2 or 3. 2 or 3.
Let me look it up.
You gotta link that
these are like 2009, 2010 videos.
Because these sounding like fairy tale stories from your dog, low key, bro. I know you.
I got everything. Yo,
I was say everybody good against their friends and shit. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, I actually have. This is how long ago I have videos. I actually have multiplayer games together with BG and Hard 8.
Oh shit.
That doesn't even sound like something possible nowadays.
That shit wasn't. Get the fuck out of here!
I was just saying. Hype everything.
I'm just saying.
Acting like he got like he found a lost artifact. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Yo, that's
Might
crazy.
as well read these super chats and we can wrap it up.
7 years ago, I got some. 7 years ago, I got some Halo Reach gameplay.
You said Destiny?
Did you guys preload Destiny too?
Nah.
It's free.
Oh yeah, it's free. It's gonna be free to play, right?
Yeah.
Trash.
That shit later.
Actually, I already got Destiny on Blizzard. I got that free.
Not BattleNet. Yeah,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, BattleNet. Yeah.
Here's a match on Halo Reach 34-0.
Y'all really about to get back on Destiny?
Hell no.
Not me, yo. I'm not, yo.
Not me.
I'm waiting for Call of Duty, yo, to be honest, yo. Call of Duty gonna save fucking multiplayer because, yo, that gear shit.
You gotta do.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm gonna be playing
Kofi.
Kofi.
Gears is cheesing me. The little crashing I've been getting lately. Oh man.
Kofi, go on ahead and download Counter-Strike. Come on.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
Hey, was that thing about Gears? Was that serious? That
Oh, the magnetism.
Oh, the hitbox.
No. Well, no. Well, that too. But the what was it like? Custom executions for like $8 a piece.
Yeah,
Was that true?
What?
Yeah, they got.
Bro.
Oh, they charging for executions?
Yo, my nigga.
It's $8 a piece.
Hear me out. I prefer Gears 4 loot boxes than what's currently available in Gears 5. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Bond's right there.
I see
Bond
why.
is right there. I don't give a fuck. I prefer the loot boxes that was in Gears 4 than that Gears 5 shit.
You earned them. At least
Yeah,
you earned them.
at least you could get something hard. You can't get nothing in this shit, bro.
Do you guys understand why they have these crazy ass microtransactions in these games?
Because of the Game Pass, right? The Game Pass, probably.
Exactly. That's how they get their money back.
Well, I wish they do away with Game Pass now. The multiplayer gonna be like this.
Yeah, because look. Let's for example, take us an example. How much money do you think it costs to make Gears of War 5?
A lot.
At least, let's say at least 100 million, right?
100 million to make it? You think so?
Yeah, with the marketing, and everything about it, probably 80 to 100.
Witcher 3 was 80 million to make. MGS5 was 80 million to make.
So
yeah.
So I'm saying we'll just give a rough hypothetical investment of 100 million for Gears 5, right? Now most of the people buying this game are on Game Pass. You can't recoup 100 million on people spending $1 and $2 subscriptions. So the model they're doing is they're trying to get. That's why they I believe they hired some mathematical firm to research into like microtransactions and spending and stuff. The whole point of Game Pass is. This is also why they like to talk up there how many people played the game and not how many people bought the game. They want to build up a high
skin pack, man.
They want to build up a high. Let me finish the point. They want to build up a high user base and find ways to monetize it with microtransactions. That's how Microsoft plans on making money.
But if they got a mathematical firm and they bounce back the number $8 a skin, like that's kind of goddamn.
Hey, yo, they want
crazy.
$50 for a skin pack.
How much?
$50 for a skin
Yo,
pack.
You said 50?
Yo, bro, when you go into the storefront, like you just can't find shit though. Like you just like where's all the skins for the weapons? Where's all this shit, bro?
What the fuck?
Shit is crazy.
Kofi, I found you some videos. There you go.
It's
I'm
one.
gonna watch that, yo.
And you can fit it on.
And notice how Bond, the second place is nowhere even close to me in any of these games.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna watch.
Spyro.
Play, bro.
What's gonna happen when fucking Reach comes out then?
Yeah, when Reach comes out on PC, you better be in the Discord.
Here's the only problem with Halo on computer. You're gonna start for the first week. You're gonna start playing that game on a controller, and you're gonna be enjoying it, and then you're gonna come to the realization that you're not gonna be able to play that game on a controller.
You're gonna have to use a mouse and keyboard, yo.
Yep.
You're gonna have to.
Look, I streamed Gears of War last night, right? Having a good old time with DualShock 4. The DualShock 4 died, so I had to finish like the last 10 minutes of the stream with the mouse and keyboard. It felt like a completely different game. The game was so easy. I'm like, damn, you can't even miss a shot.
Nobody believes me.
You can't even miss.
Telling people you can't.
Like
miss.
you're like with all these guns, you're fighting with all this heavy recoil and everything. With a mouse? What recoil? You
don't get
you
touched.
keep
You
it on
can't
their
miss
head
with
all
that
day.
magnetism. How the fuck can you miss?
Yeah. What's going on with
I
that?
always
What's going on
noticed
with
that, especially with the long shot. Like you just have to. I always shot just in the general area of somebody's head,
Yep.
not even scoped in. I'm like, I don't even know how I got that head.
Yeah, because
But whatever.
that's why you could blind fire in fucking gears like that, and or you don't even have to really zoom in like that. You just got to get in the area really, and you can pop ahead. But
Yeah.
you know, there's videos circling around with like the other Gears where all of the games had magnetism. Just Gears 5 had it like the worst, pretty much.
Well, it's not even magnetism. It's the same issue with Overwatch. The hitboxes are cylindrical and they're large around the actual character model.
And they're made for a console.
And they're made for a
It's
console.
supposed to be coming out with a video next week explaining this shit. So
Yeah. Damage controlling that
We'll see.
shit already. We'll see what's up.
Of course.
All right, so let me go ahead and read these super chats real quick. This one's from Killmonger.
Well, hold on, when's Halo Reach come out for PC?
No release day, bro.
No day yet.
I'm trying to get.
I think it's
play some
delayed.
Kids,
I think it's
I'm
delayed.
trying to get some kid smooth freebies on this game.
Y'all niggas need to play niggas. Y'all always running the Kid Smooth to get these dubs, bro. Leave Kid Smooth alone.
Guaranteed W. Guaranteed W.
I got dubs from Blandrew. I got dubs from BG.
What you put Blandrew in?
No, I'm just saying I won. I'm undefeated in
bets.
weapon wheel bets. I have never lost a weapon wheel bet.
And I'm gonna need Hard 8 to step up to the plate and stop all this shit with this $1,000 a game type shit and come play me in Gears 1-on-1. I see you slick talking in Gears.
Here's the
I have
thing,
it. I
though.
got it, yo. We could go on, yo.
Here's the thing, though. If you really good, just beat his ass and take his money.
My nigga, but he wants to
And
put
you
up
know what? And
$1,000.
you know-
All right, yo, so
But
yo,
hey,
how much would you play for it? How much would you play up?
He says put up 1,000.
I'm not putting up $1,000, my nigga. Come on,
Look,
relax.
I
I'll put
play
up a
BG
game.
for a whole channel.
My nigga,
Hey, that shit gonna hit different.
My
That shit
nigga,
gonna hit.
yo, my nigga, I'll play you for a game. How about that? A $60 game, bro. What's up?
But here's also the thing: if you beat Hard 8 when he bets 1,000, if he loses and doesn't
That
pay
nigga,
you,
that nigga's gonna pull up to my crib, bro.
but listen,
That nigga's gonna pull up to my crib, bro. Hold on.
listen. Hard 8 calls himself the truth of YouTube. The truth didn't pay up, huh? He'd be worse than
I ain't worried
Blackbeard.
about none of
That's
that.
views right there. That's
My
views.
nigga,
He'd be worse.
You think
He
niggas-
would be. He would be ruined worse than Black
He's
Baron
not
and
gonna be,
Zaire.
you really think so? That we got niggas frauding, beating games without actually playing or reviewing games without actually playing. You think Hard would be damaged from this? You think if you didn't pay up $1,000 bet, he would be damaged from this? Niggas will talk
He
shit for a week
refers
and
to
niggas will move on,
the
bro.
truth of
Niggas will
YouTube.
First thing to do
Let's
is
keep it up.
I wouldn't pay
Let's
that fucking Kofi anyway.
Exactly. People are gonna laugh. People will probably say he's an idiot for paying me $1,000 over the internet, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Come on, bro. We got niggas like Crap Gamer doing fucking reviews for games he's never played before. Come on. You think niggas will actually don't care? This guy's blowing up more than everyone over here, bro. All right, so let me do these fucking super chats, yo. This one's from Killmonger. All Troy says, to think The Last of Us 2 would bring two legends back together. Yeah, it's nice to see. Glad they put the differences aside for this. It's dope. Glorious War says, it's Jack Moo's fault for harassing Quentin Cobb, LOL.
Oh,
shit.
Oh man.
Damn, you think that might have something to do with it?
Hey,
Maybe,
hey,
bro,
but
maybe. What's up, Tony?
will y'all let that man grab your meat for the multiplayer? That what it do?
No, that's Robert Cogburn that did. That was Robert Cogburn that did that.
How far y'all willing to go for that shit?
Yo, how does he always get into every chat?
Nah, he was here.
He was here.
All right, this one's from Jay
Yeah, my
Harvey.
mic was fucking up. I switched to something.
It's all right, bro. This one's from Jay Harvey says, Kofi got the boxes looking like a game of Tetris. Yes, I know. It's a lot of people here today. Usually not like this. Glorious War says, it must have been technical limitations on PS4 for multiplayer because of leaving money off the table with those microtransactions. Devs on Reddit asked
But
about
Sony really
VR
doesn't
mode
do a lot
and
of
Last of Us.
microtransactions.
Last of Us.
So do you think that's a possibility?
They
that
wouldn't.
They couldn't get it running at a 60 frames per second. You're not happy with it. I don't know. It seems like
They're
they didn't.
they're doing the Rockstar. They'll give it to you in
Uncharted 4
time.
at 60. They got Uncharted 4 at 60.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they
They
just
got more
dropped
going
it.
on than Uncharted.
I think they just
got
dropped
more.
it. To be honest, they're like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna focus on the single player." That's
So
what they said.
multiplayer always come down from the single player.
Yeah, it is, but it's still.
Donovan Williams says, I remember being excited for The Last of Us and how I didn't even know it had multiplayer until a week before release. Multiplayer has always been an add-on to recent Naughty Dog games. Thanks for the
What do you think add on?
That's what he said.
Nah, man.
What do you mean? Like they've been official. Like they have not been tacked on.
Every Naughty Dog game this gen and last had multiplayer except one, Uncharted 1.
Yeah.
So you can't say it's tacked on. That shit.
And they was all decent at the beginning.
I mean, I only know 3 people that played the Last of Us multiplayer. Jack.
Nah, that shit is still
BG.
popular today.
There's a lot of people, man. Like they just scattered all over Twitter. I'm like, there's a lot of people that are upset about this. I was a little bit surprised myself.
Yeah, the fact that they came out and they put up a statement like this, that means their mentions were getting blown up. Like, or they wouldn't have put that out. If it was something like an irrelevant feature, they wouldn't have made a statement.
Every time Naughty Dog or Neil Druckmann tweeted, like I scroll down, it's all people talk about the multiplayer.
So here's the thing: are you guys gonna boycott it?
No, I don't believe in boycotting.
Are you gonna make
absolutely
not? Are you gonna make a stand? Or
I don't believe in boycotting.
See,
I'm gonna sit down and play that motherfucker.
See me?
Are you gonna be like
Naughty
Jimmy?
Dog know that. That's why they did it. Absolutely not.
They know that I was going to that single player to begin with. Anyways, I'm not like y'all niggas going straight to the multiplayer. I'm going to that single player first. I'm playing that on Grounded. That shit gonna be lit.
I don't.
You ain't got no choice now. Shit.
You lost to Jeremy. You lost to Jeremy, so I would go to single
Oh my god.
Hey,
Jeremy sat you down real quick. I ain't gonna lie.
Jimmy, and you lose to Jimmy in The Last of Us?
Oh shit!
What?
Wait, what happened?
No, I think no, Heartache won. I think.
Wait, who lost
Did
to
it?
Jimmy?
I'm sure he lost to Jimmy.
So
No, that was
Hardy
Dragon Ball.
won, Hardy won
That was Dragon Ball Fighters or some shit like that. He lost, right?
So you and Gamer doing this rematch or what?
I'm gonna play him, yo. We can run it back. I've been trying to run it back, but I haven't fucking touched the game. I haven't fucking touched the game.
He said tonight though. He said tonight.
Sound like that. Sound like Gamer control already.
See how Jeremy set a nigga up, bro? Nigga hasn't touched the game in fucking weeks. Now he wants to come back with a run back.
Jeremy
bro.
don't, bro. Jeremy
I was ready to play, bro.
Jeremy barely played that game the first time.
Are you done holding this dick or what? Are you done holding this dick? Are you done holding his dick? Are you good? He can speak for himself. Yo, he's right. Yo, he's right here on the podcast. He can speak for himself.
Listen, hold on.
He can speak for himself. Are you done holding his dick?
Every time I pulled up in the Discord, like it was Kofi getting trained by One Night like he was Master Roshi.
Yes, that's the bro, and that's the only that's the only person. That's the only person he plays in every multiplayer game, which is why he never like really gets good.
That's what
my nigga. He only adapt to him.
Yo, hold on. I told Kofi this. I said, Kofi, you're gonna remain a bum in that game because you only play One Night. I said this, and he was like, you hate it.
I'm not trying to fucking be a tournament player to begin with or something. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing for fun, my nigga.
Right.
I'm playing with my homies in the Discord. Like, nigga, relax. I'm only playing with my homies. All right, so let's go.
Game. This ain't no game, man.
Yeah, these niggas saying some Emma, bro. I've been getting paid for this shit. I'm in my Discord playing with my homies, my nigga.
Nah.
About to be some global
Jeremy,
warming.
you got
Can't get
2K20?
hot up there.
Like
You
BG
got
doing all this
2K20?
capping, but he ain't playing in no tournaments. And nigga,
Bro,
get out of here. That
listen,
nice. Go play some tournaments then.
I'm not playing. I told you, I'm not playing a game unless I know I have enough time to be an absolute beast in it. That's the difference between me and you.
Wait, is that the new ducking excuse?
No, the
That's
difference
real, though.
between me and
Is
you. When
that
a
the
nigga
new
calls,
ducking excuse?
listen, hold on. A difference between me and you. A nigga say, Kofi, come play some. I'm gonna pull up and come play. No excuses. You give a whole bunch of excuses.
Listen, I don't got time to be average in a game like you. I'm not okay with being average.
You know why? Because you're a punk. You
I'm not okay with being average.
You're a punk, and you only play games that you
listen,
know
you like being
you 100% could win.
You like being
If
average.
it's that, if you know you have a chance of losing,
like being
you
average.
don't play, bro. That's
Listen,
why
let
you
me
run
tell
to play
you something.
niggas like Kids Move. You run to play anyone niggas up, but anyone else pull you up.
Yo, BG is the only one that ever lost to Kid Smooth.
Hold on. in a racing game, so I don't care. I'll hold that. I'll hold that. That was a racing game. I don't play racing games. Hold on. Let me.
You don't have to drive a car?
Let me go on Steam and check.
Hey,
How many hours?
Don't say that word around here, bro. You gonna get big mad, bro.
How many hours?
You gonna get big mad.
How many hours? How many hours? Wait. Y'all played on PS4 or Steam?
Dragon Ball?
I think Steam.
PS4.
Who are you talking
I
about?
guarantee you, Kofi has way more hours than DragonAll than Gamer, and you lost. You got way, bro. If I played Dragon Ball Z as much as you do, nobody beat me in this community. Nobody beat.
Okay, Jeremy, how many online matches do you have on the PS4? On your rank?
Online matches?
How many matches have you played?
I don't know. I lost
more than
count.
100, 500, 600?
More.
You see, I only have a fucking 100 and something online matches. So what are you talking about, BG?
Because you got like 5 million with one night.
Exactly. Yeah, because I'm playing with my that's my point.
Man.
I'm just playing with my niggas, dog. So what the
Listen, all I'm saying, if I played that much, nobody beating me, dog. That's my point. Nobody beating me. Nobody touching me.
Once again, what if, coulda, shoulda, you won't pull up and play your
I gotta find this video in the irrelevant files where BG said he could beat anybody in any game.
Nah, but you know what? All right, let me finish up this super chats, bro. I got no time for BG's bullshit right now. Your Rage Gamer says, give this to BG and Hard 8. Simple. Nah, bro, I'm holding that funds, yo. I'm sorry.
Pimpin'.
Donovan Williams again says, right now, Sony needs to focus on what they do better than everyone else. Single player games. Third party.
Shut that shit up.
Games,
if they do it so well, why they gotta focus?
Shut up. That excuse is such trash, bro. You're trash.
You can't chew gum and walk.
Trash,
408 Shark says Fractions will be a standalone free-to-play game. Watch. Maybe, I don't know.
According to that statement, it might happen.
Maybe, who knows?
That's gonna be a lot of microtransactions and bullshit if it's free to play.
Yeah, that's bad.
Black Metal Gamer says, what will be game of the year? Resident Evil 2, Death Stranding, or Doom 2? I think game of the year right now.
What?
I think game of the year is looking like it might be Sekiro, man. For me personally,
RE2.
Nah,
I got RE2.
RE2 can't be game of the year.
I found that video.
Nah, it can be.
A remake is off a template of an older game.
It's a full remake though.
But it's off a template of something that already worked. No,
it's a brand new game.
Nah, bro.
It's a brand new game.
Off a template that already worked. No, it can't be.
BG, I
got add the shit.
video.
We got to add the shit.
It's not even the same template, dude. It's a brand new game.
Damn sure ain't.
Yeah,
Is it a different story?
They changed up a lot of shit, actually.
They actually condensed the story and made it less than what it was.
Yeah, exactly my point. So you took everything that wasn't needed out of a game that was already made and made it better.
It counts.
No, I don't.
I give it to RE2, man.
It don't count.
But BG, I found that video. Not only were you talking to me, you were talking to Hard 8 saying you could beat either of us in any game.
Okay.
We all know that's cap.
No, it's actually no cap. That shit is bald, nigga. That shit is bald too.
We all know
So
that's
you
cap.
think you think you could beat me or Hard 8 in any game?
If I have enough time, I could beat anybody in anything.
Let's play some StarCraft.
I don't got no time for that.
StarCraft. What's next?
Let's play some online chess then.
All right, yo, let's continue with this shit, bro.
A1 Jeremy to pull up on me in 2K, man. What's good?
So we can do that tonight.
We already beat your man. You want some too?
Nah, who you be like that, Jack? You did Jack dirty? Hold on. Jack know what time it is in 2K. You already know.
Don't do that.
A1 Knowledge says, shout out to Hardy and BG in the same podcast.
Who bought 2K?
Not
Jeremy.
me.
Who was that, Kofi?
A1 Knowledge.
What'd he say?
She said, shout out to Hardy and BG in the same podcast. Dope.
Pulled up on Gamer randomly on Injustice 2.
Big shout out. You know.
Wait, what?
You know,
Wait, what happened?
What?
You said what?
We ended up randomly in a ranked match, me and Jeremy, Injustice 2, and I
remember. You barely won. I can go back to that video.
I'll put them paws on you, player.
I mean,
Alex and Last of Us like that too.
Yeah, that's right. He
came across Alex and Last of Us on the multiplayer.
All right, hold on, real quick update. See,
What's up?
One of the Last of Us developers put a little bit more sauce on this statement that they previously made, right?
What did he say?
Yeah, he said it. Yeah, he said an update on multiplayer. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten. We're still hiring for our online team. Something is happening. Hold tight and still enjoy.
I told you that shit coming to PS5, bro. Like
No, second, they're gonna pull a Rockstar. It's gonna come out with just the same.
Just say that. Like, just say
He put
it.
a winky face. This nigga lying, bro.
That's damage control. That's damage control.
Don't trust that emoji, dog. Nigga lying.
Nah, my nigga, they're gonna put in the Last of Us on the PS5 version. I see it coming. Bro.
I don't know. He putting some sauce on it. He could just be like, buttering us up.
Naughty Dog don't got my trust no more. They
Run
lost
straight.
No. They lost it, man.
They lost
If it does come, I just want to say Gamer getting washed easy. He was trash at that last one.
Wait. You said what, Tony? You said what, Tony?
Trash. You were trash. Listen.
I was trash. Nigga, I freaking birthed you in Last of Us. You used to play with me all of the time.
I ain't gonna lie. I think no, I ain't no cap. I think
you ain't got them dudes on your team. You trash.
Listen. I'm just saying, no one in here has beat someone so bad that they stopped talking to you for a full year. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Crazy. First of all, I want to speak my piece on this, right? Team was playing like the niggas we hate. These niggas, Jack, y'all know what I'm talking about. These niggas was playing like suckers.
Holding hands, listen.
No. Wait. Listen. They accused. We was beating them so bad. We got accused of using listen mode. And then when you went to my side, no one on the team was using it.
It kind of sound like
y'all was kind of close.
It kind of sound like Alex. Doesn't that kind of sound like our match against them on Gears, yo? Hardy says his graphics was too high, yo. You can see through the smoke.
Nah.
Yo, the hitboxes. Nah. It kind of sound like Hard 8 with the Gears shit, bro.
Oh shit! First of all, that was a handicap match. We had Jimmy and Kid.
What, two on one?
Jimmy was shooting at the wall in the spawn.
what did this nigga Jimmy say? Jimmy or Kid Smooth said that some shit about like you should have carried us better or something. Wow.
Smooth said that shit. Smooth said
He said you should have carried us better. I was like, what?
Wait, Alex, did you ever play Jimmy 1-on-1?
No, he played me 1-on-1. I think that was about it.
Damn, that's too funny. They said you shoot at the wall in the spawn.
Jimmy was shooting at the wall, dog. Look at this dude.
Let me tell you, Bond, like real talk, Bond. I don't even want to finish Last of Us because I'm so bored by it.
Yeah, it's kind of a shitty
Here we go.
Here y'all go.
All right, let me finish this up. SC Devil says old girl from The Last of Us is shaped like BG now. Oh shit.
Who, Ellie?
Yeah, I guess so.
Niggas out here inspecting my body.
At least she not fat and overweight.
Nah, she could have some curves on her. That shit is straight up and down.
What's up?
You got a lot of views tonight. You got a lot of super chat tonight. I'm gonna need a little cut by Monday.
I don't know, man. You see, I appreciate. I appreciate. I bring the people together, man.
Listen, you listen. Let me tell you,
appreciate this, man.
You ain't getting nothing because Kofi gonna spend that money on the third copy of a game he already got. You know
shut up, bro. Oh, shut up.
This man always triple dipping on some nonsense.
Only on certain games.
Copies of Resident Evil 4 do you have, BG?
That's the only exception for my life.
Yeah, exactly.
Kofi, I gotta pull up on you real quick.
Resident Evil 4
all right, let's hear it, Jay. Let's hear it.
Resident Evil 4 is the top 10 game of all time. Kofi triple dips on like Yu-Gi-Oh.
My nigga.
Anyway, these super chats didn't start coming until I got here anyway.
What if I told you Resident Evil 4 is what ruined the series?
No, it wasn't.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
Speak on it.
5 and 6
told you.
5 and 6
what if I told you if Resident Evil 4 didn't exist, we wouldn't have 5 or 6.
What if I told you? What if I told you that if Last Generation Call of Duty wasn't so successful, then they wouldn't have made Resident Evil into what it is when it came to like 5 and 6?
No, because 4 is what kicked off the whole thing with QuickTime.
It was a perfect balance in 4.
If 4 never existed, we would have never got the remake of 2.
I blame Call of Duty. I honestly do.
I blame RE4.
Because 6 was clearly trying to copy Call of Duty.
6? No, because 6 is so QTE heavy, dude.
Well, hold up. Here's another question. Is Shinji Mikami even making these games anymore?
No.
Is he on like over there with like the
He make Evil Within. Yeah, Evil Within. Make
Evil Within.
And Evil Within, even though I hated Evil Within, it wasn't as bad as Evil Within.
The frame rates within. Jesus Christ!
I had to play it on PC.
1070, dog.
I had to run that. Yo,
you got down, man. You got that.
You got to run that game at low settings at 1600 by 900 with no GeForce experience just to get that game to run properly.
On the
it
1070?
still stutters.
On which one?
And it still stutters.
Two?
The frame rate. I forgot which one. The frame rates within.
I know on PS4 shit was bad and it was locked at 30.
That shit. Yeah, that like you could lock it at 30 easy, but for you to get 60, it was just like it was a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
All right, let me continue. Isan says, how many of you will boycott The Last of Us 2? Nobody.
I'm boycotting it.
Nobody.
I'm boycotting it.
Wait, people, let's not get carried the fuck away.
I'm trying to fight for your multiplayer here.
Yeah, get out of here, bro.
Naughty Dog had what? Sexual allegations and niggas like they not boycott. So like, nah, multiplayer not gonna do it.
I believe in buying a game and just complaining.
Dono Van Williams says, "Damn, PressStart is actually good. You know what? Fuck you, bro. Thanks for your money." Jay Harvey says,
"Is that Donovan the gamer, the guy that keeps sucking Bond's dick every day?" Okay, we got it.
Jesus. You know this gonna be
hard.
Look,
Alex, hold up. BG and Hardy can get along. The least we can do is get along.
We made history tonight, yo.
Look,
it's all good. We made history. This is crumb side history right here, yo. So you already know.
I'm not mad at you, Bond.
We solidified after this.
Yeah, man. This who else can do it,
Y'all
J-Man?
solidified after this?
Who else can do it, J-Man? Who else could
124 episodes in?
Who else could facilitate these type of niggas on this? You know,
Bro, it took you 124 episodes to get solidified.
But listen,
to y'all fans, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, only us could bring all y'all together like this. Yo, only us could do this.
Bro, it's Naughty Dog, really, honestly.
It's going to be renamed to Any Given Weapon Wheel Sunday.
On the Crumb Side Wiki, we in there. Press Start Podcast, episode 120.
Yeah, Crumb Side Wiki. Note this down. This was a history moment. And put me up there, y'all. I'm the one who brought this shit together.
This is the first episode.
I'll tell you one thing. I definitely need to get back into multiplayer games with BG and Jack because I've been playing with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is trash.
Hardy. Hardy, we're not doing this. Hardy, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing this. Hardy, we are not doing this. You ain't coming on this podcast and capping like that. We ain't not doing this.
So Kofi, you trash at Gears 5? That's what I'm hearing.
That was my point. Kofi, you was talking about dropping Gears 5 already, and you bought that for 60 on Steam?
What the fuck?
That nigga paid 100.
Oh, this is the Ultimate Edition, nigga.
Hold on, this loser actually paid for Gears?
Yeah,
exactly, and I said that. I was like, yo, bro, don't buy that shit. Waiting to see if I said, we're not going to be playing that shit months later, and here you are. Call of Duty about to be the wave.
You're right. You're right.
You paid 100 for that shit, bro.
You're right.
I told you.
I need niggas that can game, man. I need niggas that can game, man. Y'all niggas trash.
Hardy needs to stop all the way cap because when he's in the lobbies with us, he's nowhere near the leaderboard. He's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard when he's playing with us. Big Hardy, don't even do this. Don't even do this.
That's y'all problem. Y'all getting these private matches with each other. Y'all think y'all doing something.
My nigga, we go out. My nigga, we played. My nigga, we played online together. The niggas have seen us play together. So please do not come here and start capping. My nigga, you know if it be on the top of the leaderboard when you play with us. So how you capping right now, bro? Come on, bro.
In Gears 4, I was Onyx. Where you was that, player?
My nigga, I'm an Onyx 2 in Gears 4. What are you talking about? You want me to log it on and show you? I'm an Onyx 2 in Gears 4.
Where you at on Gears 5?
My nigga, I played like, I'm only ranked level 10 or 15. Oh my god. Okay, so what rank are you in Gears 5 then, Hardy? What rank are you? Just what number are you? No.
Number 3, silver.
Okay, I'm a silver as well, but what rank are you though? What number? What number? What's the number? 20, 30? You already read up? See, bro, I didn't even read up once, bro. I haven't even been playing. I haven't been playing. How am I to get him up? Oh my god, stop this. Hardy, listen. We could 1v1 for that game right after this podcast. If you want. We could 1v1 for a AAA thing right now for this podcast right now. Nah, but you see, that's the problem with you, bro. You always talking all this shit. We don't want to play, bro. I'm tired of y'all niggas. Just pull up. I'll copy you a game if I lose. How about that? I'll copy you a game if I lose. What's up?
Let me say this. Get on Gears. You kick the damn PC to make it fuck up and then say it's Gears because you're getting mobbed.
Oh my god, here we go. Like I said, everyone's hearing this public challenge. Hardy, I'll buy you a video game if you beat me in Gears 5 1v1. I'll buy you a video. Everyone heard this public challenge. I'm with the smoke. He wants to come and pull up and play right after this. I'll play him right now, right after this. So pull up hard eight or stop catching.
Kofi.
What's up? What's up, Jeremy?
What about fighters, my guy?
You know what? I'm kind of tired, bro. I'm kind of tired, low key. You know.
Duck emojis now. Duck emojis. Duck.
Alex, what were you trying to say earlier?
Let me finish reading this shit. We're gonna be here all day, my nigga, dog.
We're playing what?
Listen, Kofi, I done did enough for your podcast today.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Oh my
another
god.
time. Another time.
Right,
You gotta reinstall
When are we gonna do Alex and Black Bond play Dota?
I don't play Dota.
Yeah, let's finish up this shit, bro. Jay Harvey says podcast looking like a Mandigo party at Alex's house. Mandigo.
Bro, what?
That's some really gay shit right there.
I mean, if Erica was here, what would change?
Oh shit.
Erica said she can't be in this podcast tonight. And yo, what's up with this yellow baby PP controller?
All right, yo, Big Tub says, yo, this is what the community been missing. I know, right? Jamal Clark says, Kofi dummy thick. All right, yo, chill, my nigga, dog. Chill, my nigga.
Give me them cheeks. Give me them. You better give me them cheeks, boy.
Yeah, chill, bro. Chill.
Make it look like a glazed donut when I'm done.
Yo, kids. Okay, well, hold up. All right, yo, we're gonna end this shit soon. We're gonna end this shit soon. Quantum Break charted at number 7. It's release month and Control went double copper on multiple platforms. Houseway, that's what Kid Smooth said. Kid Smooth also tweeted out his Mixer, Kid Smooth, Mixer. I am Kid Smooth. So check him out on Mixer. Help him get 3 views, please.
Man.
There's 4 people over there, man. That shit crazy.
Jesus Christ, yo. Niggas sent so much fucking donations this one, yo. Fuck.
Yeah, you definitely gotta give us a cut. You gotta give us a cut, bro.
Dark Coco says add Kid Smooth. Kid Smooth again said read my super chats or send my money back. You ain't getting shit back. Tony Wood 25 says during the console war, Kofi wouldn't last a day. Mr. Night Shyamalan, what? Mr. Night Shyamalan couldn't write.
M. Night Shyamalan?
M. Night Shyamalan
you so dark?
Couldn't write.
I think you're so
like
dark.
this. Hard 8, my guy, Bond, my guy, and BG. What the fuck? I guess he's just surprised that all y'all in the podcast together. Donova Van Williams again says, I got Dust Bunnies tap dancing on my
Yo, you
Switch.
read like your daddy.
Nah, I just can't see the shit. The font's just
I'm confused right now. I don't know what's going on.
It says I got Dust Bunnies tap dancing on my Switch. That's
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Gamertag has just realizing that Death Stranding multiplayer will not require a PS Plus subscription. Not only is Kojima giving you multiplayer in the game, he's not charging you.
It doesn't really have a multiplayer though. Anyways, it's just like it's like Dark Souls. It's a Dark Souls shit.
Isn't that the game that has a very easy mode?
Yep.
All right, Always October says all of my favorite gamers in one podcast. Shout out to y'all, man. Oh yeah,
thank you,
Jeremy too. I hope y'all do this more often.
Damn.
Throwing shade at you.
So wait, we not gonna make Kofi explain why he got an aquamarine switch though.
My nigga, dog, drop it, bro. Let me finish these super chats.
No, but like this is okay for a grown man to walk around with that color.
My nigga, didn't you buy 2 or 3 switches already?
Yeah, and they were black.
Enough said. Shut up, bro. Shut up,
color
bro.
was.
All right, shut up, bro.
Hold up. You bought a Switch Lite after you have a regular Switch?
Why not? Wealth.
This man love burning money,
Why
bro.
not?
He said wealth.
Tony Wood 25 says, shout out to the Last of Us. Last of No multiplayer. Shots. Flaffy says, can you tell that fuck nigga BG to unblock me? I got blocked because I got tagged on that Drake drama. Supported the Weapon Wheel podcast super chat since 2016. So unblocked.
You in the Drake Court, you already know.
All right, I'll
bro, I'm blocking.
Yo, hold up. BG has me blocked right now. What the fuck?
You know, BG
I blocked my first person on Twitter.
Sensitive,
today.
nigga. Listen, if you're not contributing to my happiness, I'll block you. What the hell?
How can I ask him when he blocked me?
All right, Game Inspection says a similar situation happened with Pokemon when they removed the National Pokedex. Nintendo fans defended it. It only gets worse if people don't speak out.
That's the truth.
Sofa Spy says that like button though. This guy's name is Mean. He says, Alex, no one cares about your lame takes. Shut up. I like that comment, bro. I like that comment.
Fact.
Hey, thank you for your, hey, by the way, thank you for your money, you dumb bitch.
Oh shit.
I unblocked Flaffy. That's the first person I've unblocked in years.
See that? Look at that. Look at that.
There you go.
Progress, people.
I never blocked somebody. How'd that feel?
Oh, amazing. You never blocked somebody? What?
I never blocked
You don't get no engagement. Fuck, he gonna block.
Nah, today I came close. Niggas was talking stupid today. I came close, but he blocked me first. So I said, "Fuck it."
Them 6 likes on Twitter be hitting different.
A1 Knowledge says off gaming topic, but vote for Andrew Yang. The Trigger Man says, "Do you think The Last of Us 2 will be the end?" Hopefully they don't drag it on, man.
The way they handling this rollout, yes, it needs to be.
It's gonna be a trilogy.
Nah.
2125 says, "Yo, J Main, what I tell you about that dressing room curtain? I just left Macy's. My bad for leaving clothes for you. Pick up." That's what he said.
Who said that? Tony Wood?
Yeah, Tony Wood 25.
Yeah, he coming at my green screen.
Yeah.
Shout out to my green screen, man. I put that together by myself, man. That shit.
Chris says The Last of Us.
Hey, wait. There's an update on Last of Us 2 again.
All right, let's hear it.
Erica this is from the lead game designer at Naughty Dog. Let me put the link in Discord.
We might have read this shit.
We already read it.
No. It's from Venant. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, we read that.
Venant Argwall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Agarwal.
Man, Jeremy been paying attention. That's crazy.
Oh, how's that not a flag? Jesus Christ.
All right, Chris says The Last of Us 2 is about to be the best looking game this generation. Easily.
No.
Imagine thinking Red Dead Redemption 2 looks better. To be honest, Red Dead kind of.
Red Dead definitely looks better.
I think Red Dead
look, once Red Dead PC comes out in the Epic Games Store,
they don't even got to do that.
Nah, Rockstar got the own launcher.
Version look
Yo,
better.
Bond, they got their own store now. So why would they do that? Why would they do that?
They still gonna take Epic Games Store's money.
I don't think so.
Why would they do that when they got their own launcher?
They can't take the cut if they're on their own store.
No, they're not gonna do that. I think that's why their launches.
No, other devs have put it on the Windows Store. Look, they just don't want it on Steam.
That's why they came out with their own launcher, and that's how they're gonna get us all to download it with that Red Dead.
Yeah.
But hold on, y'all seen Last of Us when they were when they panned out and they was in that town area?
Yeah.
Red Dead looked way better than that. In the town area.
Yeah, people are downplaying. People are downplaying these Red Dead graphics, bro. Red Dead looked absolutely mind blasting. I played on an X too, yo. So
I played that on a Pro on a
I played on
1080p
an
monitor.
X.
That shit looked way
4K.
better.
That shit looked amazing.
Yeah, my friend was about to let me borrow that game, and I was like, you know what? I kind of don't feel like playing a 30 frames per second game.
Now here we go.
Hopefully
I'll
that
wait till it comes out.
Is Red Dead Redemption 1 even on PC yet?
Or
No.
Not yet.
Nah, that's
not yet.
Yeah, that's not coming anytime soon, bro, or ever coming at all. Actually,
The best will
every
get
game
some
since
kind of
then has
Game
been on
Pass.
PC. Every game since then has been on PC.
yeah. Jazzy Jefferson says, "Kofi, sell us on Death Stranding. I don't need to, man. Even though I'm interested in the game, I ain't trying to sell you on shit, bro. The game's gonna come out."
No, wait. I just remember. I think it was the second time they revealed that Death Stranding, and then Kofi was trying to explain what the game was about, and I'm like, this sucker don't even know what the game is about.
When the game come out and it's fired, then we're gonna revisit this conversation. That's all I gotta say about
Yeah,
that.
when you're walking through the freaking large fields with a giant backpack, getting poked in the ass by guys in hazmat suits with electric cattle prods.
Yeah,
that sounds so fun.
That sounds lit.
Just put it in the butt.
That sounds so fun.
Stank Ma says, "I don't usually mess with y'all, but I got to give y'all props for bringing dudes together, man. Thanks for the donation." All right,
No, wait.
Question. Why don't you mess with us, by the way? What's going on?
Wait. I just have to say that. I just have to say that Heart 8 has a point. You getting way too many you getting way too many donations tonight. I need a cut.
Bro, they only started coming in once I came in.
Oh, shut up. This guy's so self-centered, my nigga.
Everybody saying that shit.
Fuck out.
Jeremy, didn't you get
timestamps.
like 2,000 fucking gifted subs one day? Don't talk.
2125 says, shout out to BG talking about games, knowing you just average. You and Jack Move ain't got Heartache to carry Weapon Wheel podcast anymore. You got Smooth and Jimmy. So I'm saying y'all can't carry, y'all can't hang. You know what I mean? In them challenges.
Who said that? Who said that?
25.
Hey, Tony will pull up. You already know what's going on.
Jay Harvey says, shout out to One Night for putting his handprints on that. Oh my God. Shout out to One Night for putting his handprints on that limited edition Death Stranding PlayStation. Bro, it looks like trash. Oh, y'all rude. Y'all rude for that, bro. Y'all said he's so black. He's so black.
He dip his hands in paint. They just say, yo, put your hands on this.
One Night catches strays. Oh, man.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That was ass.
What you say?
I think about that console with the pissy color controller.
Nah, I like the controller. The console, man.
I think that whole thing ugly.
I like the controller.
I thought the baby was in the controller though.
I feel like
oh my God.
I feel like all of the
how the hell did he escape from that?
What you say, Jeremy? What you say, Jeremy?
I feel like all of the PS4 themes have been like lazy for the most part.
Yeah, they have been. Xbox, one thing that Xbox has been smoking them with for the custom consoles.
This nigga just got a $50 super chat. I'm about to leave.
No.
Wait, who dropped that off?
Bro, I ain't never even seen that color before. Right?
Yeah. So
Kofi,
I need to cut out of this too.
Kofi.
This shit is getting ridiculous.
Kofi.
Yeah, what's up?
Is that magenta?
What's up?
I need a cut.
Kofi.
Jeremy.
No.
Jeremy, what's up?
Kofi. I'll come to all your press start episodes from now on. I'll get you chats up.
Yo, what's up, Jeremy? What's up? I hear you, bro.
I'm going to DM you my PayPal.
Yo, hopefully, we can recreate this magic on all of y'all podcasts, yo. Then fucking we can see this. Hardy hop over there.
If you're here supporting this podcast, please support everyone on this panel and their podcast. And their
definitely go check out AGS. You know, y'all.
What do you think they did? What the
oh my God! All right, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That fuck out of here. Don't check out AGS then. Brick Lynn says, clown Nintendo fans for supporting bad practices, but buys The Last of Us when you know you get an Naughty Dog whipped, rent, or boycott. Same energy, Jack/BG.
So hey, man, we already told you what
they're asking you to keep the same energy.
What the fuck out of here,
What?
Nah. I'm a
Yo, I can't hear. What's happening?
Nah, bro.
What's
you just
happening?
got $100 super chat.
Nigga dropped a bean on you.
Oh, nah, we out. We out.
Nah, I'm out, bro.
Nah, we leaving.
Yo, dead ass, bro.
Nah, why y'all hating? Yo, let a young brother shine, yo. I don't get no love out here, bro.
No, we out.
I don't get no.
For you dinosaurs on YouTube, this is what we expect for you niggas to bring over here. You niggas that been over here for 10 years, this is what we expect, man. This is what we expect y'all to bring over.
Yo, blame this. Blame this. Listen, let me talk. Blame this on y'all niggas for not
getting together. Is hot red,
for
bro.
not getting together and doing this sooner, bro. Y'all could have been done this and doing this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all need to been done this, yo. Now y'all look, we opened the door. You guys extended the olive branch leaf or whatever.
Shut up.
Now y'all come back together and start appearing on both each other podcasts. Shit's gonna be lit, bro.
$300.
Yo, Kofi wasn't lying when he said he moved out of the crumb side.
Nah, I'm still here, bro. I'm still here, bro. All right, so
this is suburbia.
This shit.
Yo, is that real?
Bro.
That's got to be like
bro, that's hot red. That's literally lava red, bro.
Yo,
Ghost Ride Stunts like fucking like Russian dollars? Is that what that's in?
Ghost Ride Stunts says funny how the viewers
jump
when Jeremy get here.
You don't get chargebacks.
Hold on, I said. Funny how the viewers jump when Jeremy. Yo, we usually average what, like 400,
360, 350, 360.
It's like 300.
Man,
3 to 400. So they brought like a good 200 people here. Over
these
niggas been on YouTube for 30 years.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
Hey, yo, relax, fam.
Oh, dinosaur ass niggas. Y'all should
relax.
That shit at 1K at least. Niggas, man.
I mean, we
got Twitter too.
promoted it, it would have been at 1K easy.
Yeah, we didn't really tweet this out too much. Anyways,
This nigga Kofi about to buy like 100 Yu-Gi-Oh card packs with this.
Shut up,
Yo, guarantee you Kofi wasting this money on nonsense. Guarantee you, bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh packs.
Prince Joker says, "Who is the best game in tonight's podcast? Gamer? You mean? I think he meant to say
that's
gamer.
me.
It's between me and Kofi.
Stop it.
It's between me and Kofi.
It's me. It's me. It's me.
It's me and Kofi.
It depends the game, actually. I think we all have our strong
Kofi
suits,
only
bro.
play Gears.
We only have
That's about it.
Nigga, J-Man, you trash that game. Don't even talk to me, bro.
You don't play Gears, bro.
Don't even talk to me, bro. You know
I play Last of Us with this nigga, garbage. Uncharted 4, garbage. You don't want that 2K smoke. I know I'm better than him at Call of Duty.
Ooh.
What else? Driving in circles? He might got that, but that's about it.
The niggas that see
Battlefield, I'm better than you at Battlefield.
Niggas that never pull up, bro. That be doing the most talking.
We played these games together. What are you talking about?
Most talking, bro. Lee Greeny says.
All y'all play is all right. Go ahead. Read the donations, yo. Go ahead.
Let's do this. We
Read
can
the
get out of here.
donations.
She's getting
Hey,
late.
you said you were one trick pony, Kofi. You one game, dude.
Uh-huh.
You one.
Once again, niggas could pull up. Lee Greeny says we need that resurrection hard date and BG. Oh, I guess okay, I get it. BG. I see. Okay. Another donation.
Can you read?
No, because niggas are writing weird shit. Nigga, shut up, bro. Niggas are writing weird shit. Morgan Geyer says, look at Erica's retweet. Amateur Unboxing says,
must be
don't want to make it awkward, but will we see more collabs between BG and Hard 8 along with all the other members? Would be cool.
I think y'all need to relax a little bit.
No, you don't.
Hey man, the door
I
just
think y'all
open,
need to
man.
relax a little bit.
No, you
Let the
don't.
peace,
Keep on
man.
coming.
This is the peace right here,
there
bro.
ain't no problems, but like y'all need
Peace, bro.
That's all.
There's peace in here, bro. All right, Jamal Clark says, you just made it awkward. Your daddy Tony says, shout out to the best podcast on the Crumb side, PSP. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sofa Spy says, great episode.
Thank
Dark
you, Sofa
Coco
Spy.
says, Jeremy is way better Last of Us player than BG. I'm pretty sure he is.
Thank you.
That's your burner account?
That's what he dipped off to do. Make a burner account. And
Tony Wood 25 says,
donate bullshit.
those jokes didn't hit well because Kofi can't read, my guy. Use these super chats to finish up your degree at Everest College. Dayron Anthony said podcast fire with $100. Yo, that's crazy. I appreciate that, bro.
Thank
That's
you,
insane.
And what's gonna happen next week? This shit gonna be crazy next week.
Hey, we still getting money.
Wait.
Jamal Clark says, yeah, y'all need to fucking chill, bro. Like, we trying to get out of here, bro.
So, Alex, does Kofi share the super chats with you?
We got you $100.
You know
$100.
That's
He
interesting.
got like almost. I think we. Oh, he's out.
Cool.
Okay, Jamal Clark
I think
says,
we should go and strike Alex. You know, Hard 8, Kofi, BG. They should be sharing the super chat money, man.
y'all doing that right?
Well, the thing is, you guys aren't part of the podcast, really. So that
No, I'm just talking about with their own podcast. We need to all union now.
First, Hardy has to split his earnings with his people over there. Them niggas hungry, bro. Hardy, what about that? How about that? What about that, Hardy? Once you split that Patreon earnings with your people, my nigga, how about that? Let's have a real conversation. Let's have a real conversation.
Hey, hold up. Hey, that man
Kofi,
Hard 8 paying in clown. Drew still can't get no views. That shit crazy.
Hold on. Who slipped you? Who from over there slipped you some more money to say that, Kofi? Come on, bro. Niggas paying you to say that.
Oh shit.
Jamal Clark said, oh shit, I'm fucking dead here. I'm fucking dead, bro. Y'all need to make a super podcast. Each podcast leader bring a member from their own podcast and call it Cooncast. Oh man.
Cooncast.
What the fuck? Man, this motherfucker's got a lot of demand.
Thank you for your money, dumb bitch.
What the fuck is going on?
Yo,
VR
Jack went on a rant about this last week. Niggas got a lot of demands, and they ain't doing nothing, right, Jack?
I'm telling you.
A hot rod orange over here. I ain't kidding, fellas.
It's looking like Iron Man in the chat right now. All these colors and shit. Like, bruh.
Yeah, they must think we white folks over here, bro. Shit is crazy, bro. My skin turned white.
Shut up, Kofi. You welcome, nigga.
Thank you. I appreciate it. BR someone says, I could make the top donation war unreachable, but I'm balling out at TwitchCon. Hats off to you guys for this. Thank you. Jamal Clark again says, $20. Here's another 20. If I see you in them booty shorts, Kofi. Oh my god.
Nigga, you got another $30.
They dropping bags off on you. Got to give it to him, Kofi.
You better definitely dropping bags off on this nigga. Listen,
Kofi, go right now and put them goddamn shorts on.
Chill.
You better fucking twerk that ass,
chill.
bitch.
48 Shark says, Jeremy, the only Last of Us player, God in here. Damn.
Cat, big cat.
I guess that's nah. That's
You hear Tony sound like he in prison?
Tony, get a freaking mic from a Best Buy tomorrow. First off, secondly, secondly, that's my burner account.
All right, we almost done. No more, please. Y'all done enough. Yo, shit is crazy.
Shut up. You got $100.
Hey, send him to my PayPal if y'all want to continue.
100. He's at like 300.
Sofa Spy says, don't worry.
These dudes cannot catch.
Sofa Side says, don't worry. We'll save some cash for Weapon Wheel Podcast and AGS. I like to see that, bro.
Nice. Thank you.
BB.
Hey, Kofi.
You just got another 20.
Hey,
another
Kofi.
20, dog.
Another
hey,
one.
Kofi.
Fuck.
Kofi,
Kofi there?
Thing running all night, get money.
It's a couple more going. Yeah.
They're challenging a pass interference.
Roxas 180 says, shout out to y'all. Jazzy Jefferson again says, shout out to y'all. Reminder, Switch hype beats better support Dragon Quest 11 after all that damn marketing. The Trigger Man says, great episode. Add that fuck nigga Zaire next episode. Dark Coco says, worst cooking with Gamer Part 3. KW Fang says, there's more than 8 people here. The Last of Us is free in October.
I'm ready. I know what he's saying.
All right, so that's everybody. Let's end the damn podcast, man. Been here for a little too long, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to everybody who fucking came through. Shout out to Hard 8. Shout out to BG. Shout out to Tony and Jeremy and Black Bond. Fucking appreciate it. It's great seeing everyone here together like this. It was super dope.
Watch my video. I made a video.
Spectre Status, thank you for the $20 donation. Shout out to everyone, especially Gamer. Y'all make the gaming community for real.
I made a video. Go check out my channel.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right,
Jack,
so let's quickly do the.
Somebody gave me the thank you I deserve, Jack.
Right,
thank you, Bond.
Let's go ahead and do the outros. We want to start off with Black Bond.
What's going on, everybody? Glad I could come in here and hopefully this truce, this armistice, this ceasefire, whatever it is, can keep going.
Facts.
It can continue.
Facts.
Bring it together. We get this money. I get these. Just make everything good. But follow me on YouTube. Follow the most entertaining Twitter on Twitter. I be talking shit all fucking day. And check out my Gears of War 5. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Gears 5. We can't call it war anymore because Microsoft's soft. My Gears 5 live stream.
All right. Heartache.
Yo, shout outs to everybody showing love in the super chat, man. I've seen colors I've never seen before, man. Shout out to y'all.
LGBT donations tonight.
Go ahead, Heartache.
Oh, shout outs. So AGS Sundays, 4 p.m. EST, man. Let's just get to these games, man. Let's just do these games, dog.
Yeah, that's dope. Keep it gaming. Jeremy.
I really enjoyed tonight's podcast. I really feel like this side of the community needs more stuff like this that don't have to be about drama, and we can still have fun. So really enjoyed it. Have a good night, guys.
BG.
Definitely.
I made a rant video. Y'all should go check that out. Weapon Wheel this Sunday. And yeah, you already know what's up.
Damn, 40 minutes? God,
Tony?
Jesus.
I was about to say.
I had to get a lot off my chest, bro. I had a lot on my chest.
Oh, God.
Tony?
First down, Jack.
Hey, my shit was kind of messed up, so I was going in and out, but hey, I just want to pray for Sancho West. He's on suicide watch right now. I know he thought his channel could come back. I guess not.
You a piece of shit, bro. God damn.
Shout out to Kofi for bringing out the Crumb Side Avengers. a game of that Last of Us multiplayer gonna come out when Deef sends something.
You said what?
When Deef sends something to your PO box. That's
Bro, you're an idiot.
Hey, shout out Kofi. We've been on these games. I've been carrying him and washing them, but at least he plays games and doesn't duck like BG.
Yo, Tony, when we played that match of Gears, how is it looking though?
We played one game,
and
I'm sure
I didn't go off. I didn't go stupid though. That one game?
I don't even remember.
Oh, of course you don't remember. All right, we got it.
I don't remember that.
All right, go ahead.
Were we playing casual or was it ranked?
Y'all was playing arcade mode?
You know I don't play no damn arcade mode, bro. You guys must be fucking crazy, bro. All right, yo. Jack, outros.
Dope
Jack
podcast.
crying on the inside right now because Kofi got all this love and support.
No, I'm good. No, I appreciate y'all for watching. I know y'all was fucking with this podcast. Glad we could bring it to y'all, man. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Jack Move Johnny. Y'all know how to get in touch with me, man. We out.
Alex.
Thanks everybody for coming out and having a great time. Tomorrow we're going to be finishing. This weekend we're going to be finishing God of War Ascension on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I don't know, it's Alex. And then we're going to move to God of War 2018 to finish the series. So that's going to be fun. And just thanks everybody for coming out and showing the support for everyone and having a great time. Thank you.
Oh no, it's pirating.
Dope show. This was a lot of fun. Make sure y'all go check out everybody that's on the panel doing their thing on their channels, podcast, Twitter, shit like that. You can catch me on Twitter at jmain518. And yeah, we'll catch y'all next week.
Yeah, once again, big thank you. All right.
Before we go, Kofi, I just wanted to let you know that Kid Smooth is ranked higher than you in Gears 5. So
because I don't play it.
That ain't real. That ain't
real. He probably is because I don't play it though. What's he ranked? What's he ranked?
2, you like a 1 or something like that. So yeah.
My nigga, dog. I played I ain't even played 10 matches in Gears and this guy's captain, bro. I ain't even played 10 matches in that shit. All right, but once again, a big thank you to all the guests who showed up today. Today was definitely an eventful podcast, one to remember for a long time. And like Black Bond said, hopefully this shit continues in the gaming community. Maybe we could see some of these faces on each other's podcasts, and it would be pretty dope.
I'm about to tweet
Listen,
you
man,
and J-Main
it's
some
all
smoke
good.
right
I'm gonna send BG some fucking hamburger meat for his hamburger helper.
That's good.
There you go.
It's about time this shit be like under a bridge. Like I've been like communicating. Like I wanted to see this shit dead off from a long time. I'm glad that maybe this is the early process of it happening. Maybe everyone's doing their own thing at this, but maybe we could get on some games and play together at least. So
X, AGS Weapon Wheel Press Start. That should be lit.
Play with niggas that know how to play, man. I need the game with real games.
Remember.
Well, it definitely ain't your podcast crew, nigga.
Exactly. You surrounded yourself with some bums, then.
Oh, he admitted it.
Well, yo, does anybody on AGS besides Hard even play games?
Fucking Melon Matt. Andrew plays.
Hey, Melon's the homie, but he is trash.
And Dark Cloud's on the DL right now. He broke his hand, didn't he?
On the DL.
He did that on purpose so you don't play no.
Jerking off hard.
Right now, you got a commission right now.
Get well soon, Dark Cloud.
All right, yo, but we getting out of here. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. We out, man. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.